for the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to
rumble! Yeah. What's up? It's the boy Coach Malachi Williams in the building. We back. New video today, USA Boxing. Yes, sir. We are here live and well. Sunday. Happy Sunday, guys. Happy August 15th. Happy Sunday, guys. Shout out. Good evening to everyone in the UK. If you're in the UK, salute to you. UK, salute to you. Everybody in the UK, stand up. Everybody around the world, stand up. Everybody in the United States, stand up. We are here. We had a good fight last night. We had some good fights last night. You see what I'm saying? The Warriors came out to play last night. We didn't hear any excuses. We didn't hear any of that. We saw these young guns do their thing last night. We saw Joshua Botsy. He did his thing. 11-round TKO stoppage. We saw my main man Rigondeaux. He got, he didn't win last night. But then we saw the young lion Vergil Ortiz. One of my favorite fighters. Him and the young guns. He did his thing last night. And I did predict that he would stop him around the eighth or ninth round. I had the receipts. I'm gonna play it. I had the receipts. I'm gonna play it. You see what I'm saying? So it is what it is. The boy's ready. But anyways, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit the like button and share. And you know how we do it. You know how we do it. You see what I'm saying? So we're gonna go ahead and put some respect on everybody's name. Let's give everybody a round of applause that's in the chat right now. Anyways, it is what it is. Everybody, a round of applause in the chat. And what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and, again, if you're new to the channel, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. If you are a troll, welcome. I will say something that's going to piss you off today. If you are a narrative-pushing individual, Alphabet Boy supporter, or anything that pushes narratives and want to push subliminals and stuff like that. Hey, guys, I am the king and the prince of pissing people off. So you will be pissed off today. I can promise you that. You see what I'm saying? This is what I do. I piss people off. And I move on to go about my merry day. So anyway, let's give everybody a round of applause. We already did that. And let's go ahead and give everybody a shout out who's here. And we're going to let YouTube send the alerts out into the YouTube universe so everybody can end up showing up over here to watch the old boy, Coach Malachi Williams. And we're going to do a recap of what happened last night. It is what it is. Shout out to Jonah Hill.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my main man, Big Ronald Finkley.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Bernie Mac. He say, I smell hate from this guy.
Hey, okay.
Well, if you smell hate from this guy, guess what? Just keep staying here. You ain't gonna, there's no hate from me, brother. No hate from me at all. But I'm glad you're here. Pretty sure you're probably a troll. So if you smell hate, guess what? You can leave. We don't need you here. Bye, Felicia. Shout out to Capuni.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Leo Sam.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Peter Von Arx.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Merrill Dixon.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my main man, New Money DMG.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Censorship is Real.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to who else we got? KRLB.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Richard Slutsky.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jesus Ruiz.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to BG.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Nikki Blue Eyes.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Troy Smoke Alarm.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Paul Evans.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to La Flamme.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jeff Lucietta. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Nikki Blue Eyes. Whoa, once again.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Double X, I guess Double X10 Ghost. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Wizard Sleeve.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Kathy W.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Diallo Huggy. My main man Huggy Bear. What's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to East Side Leak. What's happening?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Keenan. Keenan, what's going on, fam? Keenan Lofton, what's happening?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Mad Dog H.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to William Posey.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Boxing Fan. What's going on, brother?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the Queen, Lee Luna.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Rob Rib Shows. What's happening?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to NL.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jay Rodriguez.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Halim in the building.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to MTK Global. Shout out to Coach Asgi. And shout out to Josh Taylor.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Kathy W.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Rob Dog, what's going on, fam?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Javi Go.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Lady Shan, done them season in the building. Kaboom! Please subscribe to Lady Shan YouTube channel. Please subscribe to Lady Shan's YouTube channel. What's happening? Meryl Dixon, what the link read, baby?
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jesse. Shout out to Jesse.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to OG, double OG, triple OG, quadruple OG.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Efren Molina.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to who else we have? The one. I guess that's the one. The one, Mr. Ham.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my co-host Shelton Moore. Shelton is here in the chat. Hit the Ali bell for Shelton.
Hey, okay.
Let's get into this. Once again, if you're new to the YouTube channel, please like, share, and subscribe. Please subscribe. Even if you're a hater, you can subscribe. Long as you ain't spitting nothing racist in the chat or disrespecting the women, you can say whatever you want to say. I really don't care. I don't take it personal. I'm like Jermaine Jackson. Don't take it personal, because I don't. Shout out to Easy Dimes.
Hey, okay.
It is what it is. Now let's get into this. Last night, we just gonna cut straight to the chase. As I said before the fight started, I said, man, listen, I picked Virgil Ortiz, the young lion, to stop the Mean Machine, and he stopped him. He did do that. He stopped him in the 8th round. I think he dropped him like 3 times in the 8th round, something like that, and he didn't get back up. He stopped him. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. That boy is the real deal. He's ready. He was ready after the Maurice Hooker fight. You know what I mean? I don't believe in babysitting no fighters. Even my favorite fighter, Terrence Crawford, I don't believe in babysitting none of them. You see what I'm saying? Everybody need to be fighting everybody. Last night, boxing won. Last night, boxing fans won last night. We won last night. We saw a good fight. We saw a good fight last night. We saw some good fights last night. Boxing fans won last night. This is what it's all about. As I said before, and after what I saw last night, Virgil Ortiz is the real deal. He stops the Mean Machine. And we stopped him by TKO fashion, right? 18 victories, 18 TKOs and KOs. He stopped everybody they put in front of him so far. 22 or 23 years old. It is what it is. Guess what? He's ready. Who's next? So let's get into this. Now, as you know, Vergil Ortiz Jr. is the real deal, as I said before, in the welterweight division. He is the real deal. And he wants all the smoke from anybody. And he is a big problem. Now, it's something that I was wrong about that I have to correct myself on. I said that Virgil Ortiz, he might not be ready for Boots Ennis. Guess what? I was wrong in that. Boots Ennis is good. He's a bad boy. He's a switch hitter. He's all of that in a bag of chips. But guess what? Virgil Ortiz is a bad boy. He's all that in a bag of chips as well. And if him and Boots Ennis ever was to fight each other, I really can't say that Boots will beat that guy now. I said that Boots had beat him before. Guess what, guys? I'm going to have to backtrack, say I was wrong, and we'll have to see that fight. Because I don't know, because that boy got lightning in both hands. He hits hard, left hand and right hand. And we don't know if anyone can stand up to his punches over a period of time. You know what I mean? Now, but let's keep moving on. Let's keep moving on, guys. So I want to correct that. He stopped the Mean Machine, Kavaluskis, in the 8th round by TKO stoppage. He did it a round earlier than Terrence Crawford did. You see what I'm saying? We'll say that. Now, as the fight went on, you could tell that Ortiz was getting stronger by the day. And you could tell that he was the stronger fighter, right? He overcame adversity when he got hurt in the 2nd round. He also got hurt in another round throughout that fight. He was getting hit with some good shots. But it seemed like when he got hit, it made him even more angrier. And he started swinging for the fences. So this guy, when he gets hurt, he's even more dangerous, especially if you are standing in front of him like Kavaluskis did. The Mean Machine, you fought the wrong fight, sir. You do not stand in front of this guy. You can't fight him like that. You cannot fight him like that. But, this is going to be a real good, interesting show today. Because, boy, I got some shit to say. Yes, I do. I'm going to piss some people off because I got to remind people what they were saying about the Mean Machine when Terrence Crawford fought him. Remember when Terrence Crawford fought the Mean Machine? Hell, he was garbage. Crawford ain't fought nobody. Yeah, this dude ain't nothing. Yada, 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 yada. Now, all of a sudden, he's a good fighter. Funny how the narratives change when it's someone that you don't like versus someone you do like. But that's neither here nor there. When Ortiz was asked, what does he have to do? Right? Anyways, no, we going to go back because I don't want to forget this here. In the post-fight interview when the fight was over with, Ortiz was asked, did he want Terrence Crawford next? And he said yes. He wanted Terrence Crawford next. My favorite fighter. I want to see that fight. Nobody want to see that fight better than me. Because if I believe in Crawford the way I say I believe in him, I want to see Crawford fight the best. Period. You see what I'm saying? I want to see any fighter fight the best. You got a lot of fans out here, Canelo Alvarez fanboys. Got to call y'all out. Y'all be on some protective custody type stuff. You have a lot of different fans out there that like to protect their fighters, right? And they overwhelmingly want to protect their fighters, and they like to say the other fighters are ducking this fighter and this and that to protect their fighters and justify why their fighters are not fighting the top guys or don't want to fight the top guys, whatever the case may be. I'm not like that. I want to see my main man Crawford fight the best. You want to know why I want to see him fight the best? Because if he beats him, it elevates his star power even more. That's what makes boxing so great. The only way we are going to know who is who, the guys are going to have to fight each other. I care nothing about your narratives. I care nothing about you narrative pushing YouTube channels. I'm not down with you. We ain't on the same side. I'm on the other side of the street, homeboy.
Okay.
Remember that. Now, in the post-fight interview, he asked Ortiz, did he want Crawford next? He said yes. He also called out Manny Pacquiao. He said, I want to fight Manny Pacquiao, and I want Errol Spence Jr. So he called out Errol Spence Jr., he called out Terrence Crawford, and he called out Manny Pacquiao. And for all those who say I'm lying, he didn't call out Errol Spence or Manny Pacquiao, I got the receipts. We're going to show the receipts. I have the receipts. The boy want all the smoke from any of the top guys in the welterweight division. And guess what? He's ready. He's ready. And me being a fan of the sport of boxing, more so than a particular fighter, I want to see this fight. I want to see Ortiz fight Bruce Ennis. I want to see Ortiz fight Terrence Crawford. I want to see Ortiz fight Errol Spence. I want to see Ortiz fight Keith Thurman. I want to see Ortiz fight Sean Porter. Because I love the sport of boxing more than I love a particular fighter. And even though Terrence Crawford is my favorite fighter, I love the sport of boxing more than I love a particular fighter. So I want to see this. You see what I'm saying? We don't do no protective custody around here. So for all you protective custody channels, for all you Canelo Alvarez nut huggers, gotta call it out, because I've been seeing a lot of Canelo nut hugging going on or stuff like that. And I like Canelo, but I'm not going to cap for Canelo. I'm not going to cap for Anthony Joshua. I'm not going to cap for Vergil Ortiz, Bruce Ennis, or Terrence Crawford. I'm not going to cap for anyone. I want to see good fights. And that's what I want to see. Period. Bottom line, end of story. That's where the narrative starts. That's where it ends with me. We need to see the good fights. You see what I'm saying? Guess what? Now, I will say this. You see what I'm saying? I will say this. He also said when Ortiz was asked, what does he have to do in order to get a Crawford fight, to get an Errol Spence fight, or whatever the case may be? He said that he doesn't know because there are so many things that's going on in the sport of boxing. What does he mean by that? There's so many things going on in the sport of boxing. I'm going to tell you exactly what he means by that. Because Virgil Ortiz was ranked number one in the, Sean Porter was ranked number one in the WBO, right? He didn't activate the Mando to fight Crawford. So he ended up getting replaced by Vergil Ortiz. Vergil Ortiz became the number one guy in the WBO, and the WBO should have mandated Ortiz to fight Terrence Crawford. They didn't do that. Ortiz ended up working out something with Kavaluskis. As you know, the Mean Machine used to be a top-ranked fighter. He's not a top-ranked fighter anymore. He's not a top-ranked fighter anymore. Kavaluskis is not a top-ranked fighter anymore. I think he's a free agent, or he just with the zone or something like that. So that fight was made. Oscar De La Hoya, you did a good job, sir. You get a lot of flack, Oscar De La Hoya, but you did a good job last night. So now, Vergil Ortiz fighting the Mean Machine, this was a measuring stick. But it's funny how when Crawford fought the Mean Machine, they said that the Mean Machine was garbage. Terrence Crawford didn't fight nobody. That fight don't count. He got dropped by a Mean Machine, which he did get dropped. I will admit that he did get dropped. They said that. Now all of a sudden, Kavalushis is this killer by these pro Ortiz fight fans. Well, I ain't gonna say pro Ortiz fight fans. I say these Terrence Crawford haters, because that's what I call them. Terrence Crawford. Now all of a sudden, this same guy who was garbage when Crawford fought him, now all of a sudden he's a killer, and Ortiz gets credit for that. So we're not going to take away from Crawford, and we're not going to take away from Ortiz. We're not going to do that today. Let's respect both of them, right? So Ortiz said that there's so many things going on in the sport of boxing today There's so many things going on in the sport of boxing today that he doesn't know what it's going to take in order to get these fights. But Ortiz, be patient, sir. You're going to be next. You're going to be next because the WBO cannot avoid you now. They cannot avoid you. You see what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what he meant by that, as I said before, but I think he was referring to the politics that goes on in the sport of boxing. Now, personally, I was highly impressed with Ortiz's performance. Kavaluskis stood right in front of Vergil Ortiz like a damn fool.
Hey, okay.
And he tried to counter him and trade with Ortiz. What was he thinking about? So he fought the wrong fight and he got put down. You see what I'm saying? Now, although he had some success, that turned out to be the wrong game plan against the bigger, stronger Ortiz. And he ended up getting TKO'd. As we know, when Crawford fought the Mean Machine, the critics and Terrence Crawford haters did not give him credit for beating the Mean Machine. They said that Kavaluskis was nobody and that he was a tomato can. Do you guys remember that? Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. Not only do I remember it, but I have the receipts. But I hope that these same critics and Terrence Crawford haters do not treat Ortiz, don't treat him negatively. I want them to treat Ortiz fair and give him credit, give him the credit that he deserves for getting the victory against the Mean Machine. Because the narrative is going to be, oh man, you know what, Ortiz, he ain't fought nobody. He ain't fought nobody. This is what they're going to say now. No, he fought somebody. We're not going to do that. That man, the man he fought was a two-time Olympian, and he stopped him. So we're not going to take credit. You see what I'm saying? So if you are a narrative-pushing guy, what we're going to do, and I see you trolls. Trolls, I see you. I got something for you, boy. I got something for you, trolls. I see you, boy. I got something for you. Now, just be patient. I got something for your ass, trolls. I got you. I love you, trolls. Love you to death. I really do. Appreciate the watch time hour, sucker. Anyways, now the question is, who's next? Now, we know that Ortiz was ranked #1 by the WBO, as I said before. But for some reason, he was not mandated by the WBO in order to fight Terrence Crawford next, right? My favorite fighter. Now, instead, the WBO mandated Shawn Porter to fight Terrence Crawford next. So that fight is going down like the Titanic. Whether Bob Arum or Al Heyman can make that fight happen or not, doesn't matter. It's going to go to purse bid. So Bob Arum and Al Heyman have until the 20th of this month, according to what Terrence Crawford said on the Teddy Atlas podcast, in order to make that fight happen, right? That's what they have, right? So if not, then that fight goes to what? Purse bid. Either way it goes, we're going to get the Porter versus Crawford fight. So all you people talking about, yeah, man, Crawford need to fight Ortiz next. He can't fight Ortiz next right now because it's been mandated for him to fight Shawn Porter. They say that Shawn Porter is going to be the one to expose Terrence Crawford. Guess what? We're going to find out when this fight happens. Right? So I get it. You Crawford haters, just be patient. Be patient. It's coming. It's coming. Now, and for all you Ortiz haters, because I know the narrative is going to be now. Now, let me tell you something. I'm not pro narrative to the point to where it's going to blind my vision of the sport of boxing. I love the sport of boxing more than I love a fanboy, more than I love a troll, more than I love a sucker, a chump. I love the sport of boxing more than I love any of that. So we're going to push the sport of boxing today. This is what we're going to talk about. You see what I'm saying? Now, Ortiz will not be able to fight Crawford next because Crawford has been mandated to fight Shawn Porter. Everyone knows that. If they don't know, now they know. So what are the options for Ortiz? You see what I'm saying? Will Oscar De La Hoya be able to make the Ortiz versus Crawford fight, you know what I mean, after Crawford fights Shawn Porter? And if Crawford can win that fight should be next. Once he fights Shawn Porter, Terrence Crawford will become a free agent. He can walk away from Top Rank. And he will walk away. Per my sources, he's leaving. Period. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. But it's a beautiful day in the sport of boxing if you're Virgil Ortiz and Terrence Crawford. And I'm going to explain why. You see what I'm saying? Now, what I want to know is, will Al Heyman allow any of his top welterweights to fight Virgil Ortiz next? Because if Crawford is going to be busy with Shawn Porter, who will Virgil Ortiz fight next if he can't get Crawford in the ring next? Because Crawford's going to fight Shawn Porter, right? So now, what I want to know is, will Al Heyman allow any of his top welterweights to fight Ortiz next? Errol Spence got the eye, so he eye man down, right? Manny Pacquiao's fighting Ugas, right? Sean Porter's going to fight Terrence Crawford. So Danny Garcia, we don't know what Danny Garcia is doing. We don't know what he's doing, but it is what it is. But since Ortiz called out Terrence Crawford, since Ortiz called out Errol Spence, since Ortiz called out Manny Pacquiao in the post-fight interview, should he wait to get any of these welterweight champions in the ring? Should he wait? What should Oscar De La Hoya do? Or should Ortiz fight another option like Jerron Boots Ennis next? Should he fight Boots in order to stay busy until after the Sean Porter and Terrence Crawford fight? What about Chief Sometime Thurman? We call him Sometime because we don't know if he's even fighting anymore. The man haven't fought in almost over 2 years. What about Conor Benn? Conor Benn is another up-and-coming welterweight out of the UK, the great Nigel Benn's son, right? So Ortiz has plenty of options. He has plenty of options. Of course, his number one option is he want to fight Crawford because he is next in line for that strap with the WBO. That's a smart move. You see what I'm saying? All I know is these young fighters like Conor Benn, Boots Ennis, and Vergil Ortiz are ready, in my opinion, and they deserve their shot at anyone's title. They deserve their shot at Terrence Crawford's WBO belt. They deserve their shot at Errol Spence's IBF and WBC belt. They deserve their shot at Ugas's WBA belt, or if Manny Pacquiao can win his belt. You see what I'm saying? Now, also, we want to talk about Joshua Boxey. He scored an 11th round TKO or KO stoppage of the guy named Richard Bolensky, or whatever his name is. I don't even know how to pronounce the guy's last name. And he's ready to take over the light heavyweight division. In my opinion, he deserves a shot at the light heavyweight title as well. He deserves a shot to fight Demetrius Bivol or Beterbiev. He deserves that shot. So the question I want to ask everybody in the chat, right? Do you think the young fighters like Vergil Ortiz, Conor Benn, and Boots Ennis are ready to take over the welterweight division?
Okay.
Do you believe that? If so, which fighters would you like for these young lions to fight next? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Now let's go straight to the chat.
Okay.
Let me see what's going on in the chat, man. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Carmen Serene said Conor Benn is going to get the brace beat off him by any of the top guys. You know what? Shout out to Rapstar. Rapstar's real Rapstar, man. Rapstar boxing, he's really high on Conor Benn. You know what I mean? I'm not going to lie. I'm not that high on him, but I'm not going to knock him. You know what I mean? I'm not going to knock him. You see what I'm saying? I'm not going to knock him. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Who is this troll in here, man? This troll. I appreciate the watch time hours, but if you want me to acknowledge your comments, troll, you're going to have to drop that half a dub on your boy. There's a super chat that I missed. Shout out to BG.
Okay.
For dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy!
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
BG say dropping that quarter of a dub on the old boy. Hey, man, BG, what's happening, man? What's happening? I think Ortiz got dropped 2 last night. No, I thought he had got dropped 2. When I looked at it again, he didn't get dropped. He swung the right hand. He swung real wide. Like he just swung a haymaker to try to take Kavalushis' head off, and the momentum of his swing made him fall. He didn't get dropped. I thought he got dropped, but I had to go back and look at it. He said, I'm glad they didn't mandate Ortiz Crawford. We needed to see this last night. Now, you know, I think they should have mandated that because I think the boy ready. I don't believe in babysitting fighters. If this guy's supposed to be the truth, he's supposed to be the next coming of Marvin Hagler, or he's supposed to be the next coming of Julio Cesar Chavez, then guess what? Let's put his ass in there and see what he got. You know what I mean? I don't believe in babysitting fighters. You know what I mean? I don't believe in babysitting no fighters. We don't do that. Ortiz wants all the smoke. He's 23 and ain't hiding. Yeah, absolutely. He do want that smoke. And he's ready. He is ready, man. He is ready. And I like Ortiz a lot. I like him. I like that dude. It's hard not to like that guy because he's very humble. He's a very humble kid. He's a good kid. And he's strong. He wants to fight. Period. That's all he wants to fight. You see what I'm saying? And so, and me being a fan of the sport of boxing, that's what I want to hear. Victor, spot on. But Josh Taylor might beat him too. You know, now, that's another thing too. Let me see. Let's see. Shout out to the Queen Lee Luna. She said, welcome to the best show on YouTube, everyone. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Okay.
Yeah, it is what it is. When you come over here, you're going to get energy. You're going to get non-narrative, non-biased analysis from me. You see what I'm saying? Analysis from me. This troll keep talking. Troll, I don't recognize you, troll. If you want my attention, troll, and you know who you are, you're gonna have to drop a half a dub on your boy. Other than that, I don't give a damn about you. Remember that. Care nothing about you. Care nothing about who represents you, who likes you. You see what I'm saying? Who your friends are, who your family is. I care nothing about you, troll, but I appreciate you contributing to the watch time hours. Really though. Jerome Benjamin says, salute Coach Malachi, aka Mr. Receipts, and the members of the congregation. Yeah. Edgy Bruh said, great performance by both. Yes, sir. Hooligan Music say, Coach Gunner, I am here. Yeah, man. William Posey say, Mean Machine is a good fighter. Yeah, they say he's a good fighter now. Johnny Blaze says Virgil saved boxing last night because Ringo stuck up the place. Yes, he did. Listen, let me tell you something, man. We needed that last night. You see what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to go as far as say that Virgil Ortiz will beat everybody in the welterweight division. We don't know. Does he have the skills to beat him? Yes, he does. He has the skills to beat anyone in the welterweight division. You see what I'm saying? But it's something I will say. I've seen this movie before. The movie that I see that I could say that I've seen before is I remember, wait a minute. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. I remember when George Foreman fought Muhammad Ali. Let's do this, guys. Hold on, guys. I want to pull this up because I want to make sure that, I get George Foreman's age right. Because when George Foreman fought Muhammad Ali, I just want to make sure I knew what his age was, before I start, you know what I mean? Before I start saying anything. I think when George Foreman fought Muhammad Ali, I want to say he was in his 20s. He fought Ali in 74. Yeah, he was 26 years old, I think, when he fought Muhammad Ali. He was 26 years old when he fought Muhammad Ali. And he lost, right? George Foreman was knocking out everybody. And what he did, this is what he did. So when George Foreman fought Muhammad Ali, right? This is for a lot of people who may not know. When George Foreman fought Muhammad Ali, George Foreman ran through every opponent, not every opponent, but some of the opponents that Ali struggled with. Ali lost to Ken Norton, got his jaw broke. He fought him twice, struggled both times against Ken Norton. He lost one time to Joe Frazier. You see what I'm saying? But George Foreman, when he fought some of the same opponents that Ali fought, he ran through them, destroyed them. Why am I going at with this? Because I'm fixing to show some receipts. So where I'm going at with this is this. Ali was a heavy underdog against George Foreman. And people said, you know what, man? The way George Foreman is ran through Ken Norton and Frazier and all these other opponents that Ali fought, there's no way that Ali can win this fight. They say there was no way that Ali can win this fight. Remember that. A lot of you, if you old school like I am, you remember this. My co-host Shelton Moore, you remember this. I don't know what the odds were, but Ali was a massive underdog. And they said because George Foreman was a knockout artist, and he was more powerful, he was more bigger, that he was going to beat the brakes off of Ali. Guess what? The only problem with using the triangle theory is just because this guy beat another guy, a common opponent, and you say that he beat him better than this guy, it doesn't necessarily mean he's going to beat that guy over there. Boxing doesn't work that way. I saw it happen with Julio Cesar Chavez and Pernell Whitaker as well. I saw this, right? I think Chavez was 89-0 when he fought Pernell Whitaker. Pernell was the underdog. Chavez had hands of stone. Guess what? Pernell Whitaker beat the brakes off of Chavez. Beat him so bad they had to make it a draw. Literally. Go back and watch that fight. So I saw this happen before. So just because you're the bigger, stronger puncher, knockout artist doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to beat the boxer. Just keep that in consideration. But I love Vergil Ortiz, and I love Boots Ennis. I love all these young fighters. Shout out to my main man, Drew.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that half a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Virgil became a man last night, baptized in the fire of combat and ran towards the war. When he was hurt, he recovered in the same round. He learned about himself last night. Beautiful violence. Yes, he did. That's what I saw. That's what I saw last night. My main man said, Coach, sadly, many don't understand styles make fights. Exactly, they don't. A lot of these new fans to the sport of boxing, they just started watching boxing like 4 or 5 years ago, and they don't understand style make fights. They get caught up in the moment, and I get that. I understand that. Hell, I even saw one channel last night. I was on Punch Drunk channel last night. We talked a little bit, me, him, and Rapstar and HLD. I was on one guy's channel last night, and he was so excited about Ortiz and went to going off on Crawford, and he always go off on Crawford. He's an Alphabet Boy channel, not affiliated with the SLDBC, but he's another letter channel. And he hates Crawford. And he went to yelling and screaming and talking about another man's mother in the chat. He got so emotional. He went to talk about another man's mother in the chat. And I'm laughing because I say these guys are something else. You know what I mean? These guys are something else. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you guys something, man. You can't take this stuff personal. You got a bunch of beta males in the sport of boxing, even some beta male channels. They beta males, dog. They beta males. You know what I mean? Beta, it is what it is. Anyways, Bon Scott said Whitaker beat the brakes off of Zuma Nelson too. Yes, he did. So I've seen this many times again when the big strong guy, you know, he's supposed to win because he's big, he's strong, and then he get in there with a boxer, a slick boxer who's not going to stand in front of him, and he get the brakes beat off of him. I saw this happen before, right? We've seen this happen before. But let me tell you something. That boy Virgil Ortiz is ready. That's the whole point. He's ready. So he said, "Yep, the same with Manny and the same with Manny and Floyd. And Floyd school Pac-Man. Common opponents mean nothing. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't." He said Nigel Ben said Conor is a better fighter than he was. If that's the case, Conor won't be a pushover. We'll see. We'll see. Eddie Val say Foreman was the most intimidating fighter ever. When Ali left the locker room, walking to the ring, it was a lot. A lot of people crying because they thought Ali was going to die. Exactly. See, Eddie Val, you remember this. People thought about that. You know what I mean? People thought about that. People thought that, you know, because this guy is this dude here say, "Coach, you making excuses for some of the fighters already." What are you talking about? What are you talking about, sir? I have no idea. What excuses am I making? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? He said about Castillo and Mayweather. Oh, no, I ain't making no excuses. I ain't making no excuses. You know, I ain't making no excuses at all. No, I ain't making no excuses. I didn't say nothing about Mayweather. I mean, where did you get Mayweather out of what I said? Maybe you're joking. Maybe you're joking. Maybe you're joking. I don't know. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is. But yeah, back to what I was saying though, right? So let's go over here, man. Let's share this. Let's share this, right? Let's share the screen. You know how I like to do it. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Let's do this. Let's do this. Exhibit A, right here. Right here is when I said that. Right here is when I picked. You know, this is the show we did Friday. Remember this, guys? I did this show Friday. Let's talk about it. You know, I got Virgil Ortiz on stopping me. Even though I don't want to get a copyright strike from the zone. The zone do not play. You know what I mean? But let me see, can I do a little bit? But if you look at him, he look real. Mean Machine look real right here. And we're going to see Virgil Ortiz. You know, I got Virgil Ortiz stopping Mean Machine, by the way. Even though Virgil Ortiz, he don't have no defense. Right there's when I said that I got Virgil Ortiz stopping Mean Machine. Somewhere else in this live, I broke down exactly which round that he was going to stop him. I picked Virgil Ortiz to stop the Mean Machine in like the 8th or the 9th round. And the reason why I said that because I was talking to another YouTuber named Black and Brown, and Black and Brown said the Mean Machine won't see 6 rounds. I said, no, man. Mean Machine at least go to 8 rounds. Troll, I see you, Troll. If you want me to acknowledge you, Troll, you're going to have to drop a half a dub. I don't give a fuck about you, boy. Remember that. Care nothing about you. F your comments. F your comments. Care nothing about you. You see what I'm saying? It is what it is, though. As a matter of fact, Troll, we might get you out of here. Might have to get this one out of here, guys. As a matter of fact, y'all get this Troll out of here. He's getting on my nerves now. You know who he is. Get him out of here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get him out of here. Now, I'm going to let the moderators get him out of here. Mars, y'all get that fool out of here, man. Get that fool out of here. You know who he is. Get him out of here. He's getting on my nerves now. Anyways, because he wants some attention, he ain't going to get it. We're going to give you the attention you want right now. We're gonna get you the attention you want right now. We finna get his ass out of here. Get that troll out of here. Anyways, back to what I was saying, though. Get that troll out of here. Warning, warning, warning. Trolls, this is not your day today, sir. If you come into this channel today to troll, to try to get some attention, you will not be allowed in the building. We are talking straight boxing today. I care nothing about your feelings. I care nothing about who you are down with. If you are a troll and you want to play today and want to try to get attention, your ass is out of here today. I can promise you that, sir. Go back to the Alphabet Boy channels. Go back to the narrative pushing channels if you want to. But guess what? We do not play over here. On this station, we do not like fanboys. We do not like trolls. We do not like narrative pushing races. If you are a troll and you want to get attention today, guess what? You will get that attention. It's called the block attention. We are not playing today. Now, I normally don't like the block, but today I am not tolerating anything from the trolls. You will get it today. You want my attention? You got it. Guess what? Won't say your name, won't put you on the Hall of Fame, but we will put your ass out of here. Go back home to your mama's basement, boy, and type in all caps over there. But you will not be allowed over here today. Not today. You see what I'm saying? We don't like I'll be sure looking acting ass dudes. We don't like Christopher Williams in the 80s acting ass dudes. We don't like the Keith Sweats, Ralph Transvert, Member Sensitivity ass dudes. If you are a troll and you want attention, I promise you, you will get it. Block. It is what it is. He's out of here. He's out of here. Good. He's out of here. I don't see him no more. Moderators, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Now, anyways, this I was showing here that I need to find which round that I said that Virgil Ortiz was going to win this fight. But now let's go over here. Love this kid. Now, this was after the Maurice Hooker fight. This was after the Maurice Hooker fight, guys. He said now I can't really play this because, you know, as a matter of fact, the zone be tripping, dog. The zone be tripping, guys. So wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. Let me play it from the phone because the zone be tripping. Because he called out Crawford in this fight as well, right? He said he wanted to fight Crawford. That's true. Wait a minute, guys. Hold on. He called out my guy, Terrence Crawford. Hold on, guys. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to get a copyright strike because you know the zone. You know how the zone is, dog. Y'all know how the zone is. Here you go. Wait a minute, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Let me get it. You know, because I have my Bluetooth going to my Rodecaster. Let's turn that on. Turn this off. All right, there we go. Now, here we go, guys. Bear with me one moment, guys. I'm sorry. I should have had this ready, but I got you. Because we want to hear what, I don't want to play it on here because I don't want to get a copyright strike. You see what I'm saying? Virgil Ortiz is Mexican. He don't need Enos. No, he's American. He was born in America. But I get what you're saying, though. All right, here we go, guys. Sorry about that. I think Virgil Ortiz is born in America, though.
Virgil, congratulations. You shared a moment there with Maurice Hooker. What did you say to each other?
Couldn't be the head, so that's when I started investing to the body.
You have said that every fight since the Mauricio Herrera fight, you have gained more confidence. What does a win like this do for you?
Definitely gives me more confidence to I believe in myself more that I'm.
Now, this is what Virgil Ortiz said after the Maurice Hooker fight.
I'm ready for a title shot. Just whoever is willing to give me the opportunity. You know, I'm very respectful. I'm not going to call anyone a bum. I'm not like that at all. I respect every fighter that comes into this ring.
It just so happens that 3 pieces of the welterweight title are actually in the building tonight with Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford, both ringside. What do you have to say to them?
I don't have anything else to say. I do all my talking in the ring. Technically, I am in the ring right now, but you know what I mean, all right?
For a guy like Terrence Crawford, who does not have a fight booked next, would you like that to be your next fight?
I would love that opportunity. You know what? If I get any opportunity from anyone, then of course, and Crawford is possibly the #1 pound-for-pound boxer in the world, you know, definitely top 2. And if they give me that opportunity, I'm looking at you, bud. I'm looking at you. If you want to make this 5, and I'm more than willing to do it.
Do you believe at 22 years old, you're ready for a Terrence Crawford?
I don't care if I'm ready or not. I want that fight.
You heard what he said. This was after the Maurice Hooker fight. He said that he's looking at Bud. My God. He said, I'm looking at you, Bud, and I want that fight. And they asked him, do you think that you are ready or not? He says, I don't care if I'm ready. Whether or not I want that fight. This dude is the real deal. I respect him. I have a great deal of respect for Virgil Ortiz. You cannot have a choice but to respect a guy like this. You see what I'm saying? We don't want nobody to be in protective custody. If I believe in Crawford the way I believe in him, I want to see Crawford fight this guy. This is how it's supposed to be. I want to see Errol Spence fight this guy. You see what I'm saying? And he's a young kid. He's very respectful. You see what I'm saying? You know, so you got to love this kid, dog. You got to love this kid. Bottom line, we got to love this. I love this dude, man. It's hard for me not to like him.
Congratulations, Virgil.
Guess what we don't hear from Virgil Ortiz? You don't hear nothing about he on the other side of the street. But you ain't on the other side of the street, this and that. Now, the good news is this, guys. Bob Arum and Oscar De La Hoya, that's an easier fight to make because they do cross-promote together. I'm going to prove it to you based on what Robert Garcia said. Now, let's move over here. Sorry about that, guys. Let's move over here. Now, this was Virgil Ortiz after his fight last night. Let me see. Let me find it, guys. Let me find it. Let's see. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I want you guys to hear this, you know, because I don't want people to say I'm capping and this and that and yada, 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 yada. No, I'm not capping. The guy, you know, Virgil Ortiz, he said what he said. He said what he said last night, and I wanna show the receipts. And let's see what we got. That's 3 minutes and 49 seconds. This is after the fight last night, guys. Hold on. I think this is it. Here you go. Guys. I found it. Got a damn commercial on. These doggone commercials. Here you go. I got it right here, guys.
Well, Virgil, congratulations.
So I think he
2021.
When I had to chase him down pretty much.
Now Virgil did get hurt in this fight.
You did it in 8. Does that matter to you?
Was it 8 rounds?
Just at the end of the 8th round.
Here you go, guys.
I mean, that doesn't really mean anything to me because me and Crawford are different fighters, different skill sets. You know, that doesn't really mean anything to me.
Well, do you walk away from this fight believing you're ready for Terrence Crawford?
Yes, sir.
What has to happen for that fight to happen soon?
There's so much shit going on in boxing. I don't even know what I have to do anymore.
The man said that he's ready for Crawford. He said he's ready. He said that they asked him, he said, what do you have to do in order to make that fight happen soon? Ortiz said that there's so much shit that goes on in the sport of boxing, he don't know what he's going to have to do. Now, we know what the stuff he's probably talking about. He's talking about the politics of boxing. Other side of the street, different promotional companies, yada, 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 yada. The good news is Bob Arum and De La Hoya have a good working relationship, so we should be able to see that fight after Crawford fights Porter. But Crawford would be leaving Top Rank, so it doesn't matter. WBO is going to mandate him. The WBO cannot ignore this kid. They cannot ignore this kid. He's going to have to be ordered to fight. And I'm going to show you the politics that I'm talking about.
You feel like you've earned that opportunity?
Yes.
What's your message now to Terrence Crawford?
I'm here whenever. I'm ready to fight whenever. I'm here to fight anybody. I don't care if it's Crawford, Spence, Pacquiao, you name it. I'll fight anyone.
He said that he's here whenever. He ready to fight anyone, all of the top guys. He said he doesn't care whether it's Crawford, whether it's Spence, or whether it's Manny Pacquiao. So he's calling out Crawford, of course. He's calling out Errol Spence, and he's calling out Manny Pacquiao. This is what the guy said. This is what he said last night. You see what I'm saying? He called out the 3 top dogs in the welterweight division. Errol Spence got 2 belts. Manny Pacquiao, he don't have a belt, but he's a living legend. Everybody want to fight the living legend, right? And then Terrence Crawford got his WBO champ. He's undefeated, 37-0, 27 or 28 knockouts, right? And he wants him. He wants Crawford. He wants Spence. He wants Manny Pacquiao. This is what he said out of his own mouth last night.
Congratulations, Virgil. Another great performance.
Thank you.
Guys.
Very humble kid, man. I like this dude, man. I like this dude. And I'm going to tell you something. I got to come on here and correct the record. Friday show, I said Friday show, I said that Boots Ennis would beat this guy. And I said that I don't think he'll beat Bruce Ennis. Guess what? I think I was wrong.
Hey, okay.
This dude is ready because we haven't seen Bruce Ennis get tested pretty much yet either. You see what I'm saying? We haven't seen him get tested pretty much yet either, right? And I was very impressed. Now, I will say this. Kavaluskis fought the wrong fight to me. Stood right in front of the guy, tried to trade punches. What the hell was he thinking about? Hey, Noonie, what you say, fam? Noonie said the only way to beat him is to fight on the outside, using the jab, in and out combinations, angles, proper angles, timing. Very few boxers can beat him. Ennis, Crawford, and Spence are the only ones. We need to see those fights. Young Drake says he's not that good. No, I beg to differ, brother. He's good. He's good. He's good, bro. He's good. Johnny Blaze say Boots has some catching up to do because Lipinets don't do it for me. Yeah, I mean, I think that I'm gonna be honest with you, Johnny Blaze. I think that if he can't get, well, he's not gonna get the Crawford fight next because Crawford has been mandated to fight Boots, Sean Porter. There's a lot of people on the PBC side who love the PBC ass kisses. They say that Sean Porter is that guy, and he's gonna be the one to expose Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? That's what they say, right? No, that's what they say. So, that fight is going to have to happen. It has to happen because it's been mandated. It's been mandated. And they're not going to unmandate Vergil Ortiz, unmandate Sean Porter, which that fight is going to go to purse bid in order to make this fight. Listen, if you're Terrence Crawford right now, you are in a beautiful position because you've been in the welterweight division for 3 years and you have been unable to land any of the PBC fighters. Now, according to the Terrence Crawford haters, he's been ducking. That's why he ain't been able to land him. They say he's ducking while ignoring the fact that Bob Arum and Al Heyman do not get along with each other, and Al Heyman has been reluctant to make a cross-promotional fight with as it relates to Terrence Crawford with the other welterweights. They ignore that fact, but the reason why they ignore it is because it doesn't fit the Terrence Crawford narrative. I get it. That's no problem. HLD, what's up, fam? HLD, we had a good show this morning, man, over there on Punch Drunk. Shout out to HLD. You see what I'm saying? But if you're Terrence Crawford, you're in a good position. I'm gonna tell you why. You got options now. Remember, he didn't really have options. Remember when he fought the Mean Machine? The Mean Machine ain't nobody. He ain't fought nobody. Now all of a sudden, the Mean Machine's somebody. Now all of a sudden he's somebody. Funny how that narrative changes, right? But that's neither here nor there. But let's look at this young kid. But if you're Crawford, you have options now. You got Sean Porter, which is mandated. That's going to go to a purse bid. So you have to fight Sean Porter. Which is good. And then he's probably going to be mandated by the WBO to fight Virgil Ortiz. So he's going to have to fight Virgil Ortiz, which is good. If he can beat any one of those guys or both of those guys, it takes him to superstar status. They won't even be talking about nobody else. Right now, Virgil Ortiz is the talk of the town in the welterweight division. He's the talk of the town right now because of his performance that he put on last night. He's the talk of the town right now, and deservedly so. This is a good kid. He's a strong kid. And I got a lot of love for him. Now, am I a Virgil Ortiz nut hugger? No, sir, I'm not. No, sir, I'm not. No, sir, I'm not. I will not cap for Virgil Ortiz. But guess what? Virgil Ortiz don't need nobody to cap for him. He said he does his talking in the ring. He kind of reminds me of a Julio Cesar Chavez, a bigger version of him. I love the way he cut that ring off on Mean Machine last night. Shout out to Goodwin.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that super chat on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that for sure. My co-host Shelton Moore say, Wendell, we know Bud will never get the credit until he KO Spence, and then they will make another excuse. And listen, man, it's something I learned a long time ago, dog. If when somebody doesn't like you, there's nothing that you can do to make them like you. Period. Bottom line. Rap Star, what's up, man? He say, frankly, you troll. Come on my panel, you fool. Hey, what's going on, Rap Star? Hey, man, shout out to my main man, Rap Star, man. Hey, Rap Star. Rap, what's up, baby? Got old Rap Star over here. Caesar says, coach, but Crawford said fight Mean Machine, and if you get through him, you fight me. That's what Crawford said. Caesar. Let me explain something to you. Let me ask you a question, sir. Because I don't think Caesar understand. Well, you know, I'm not gonna say he don't understand boxing. Do anyone in boxing know what a mandate is? When a sanctioning body mandates that you fight another fighter. Next. So are you saying, Caesar, that Crawford should ignore the mandate and fight Virgil Ortiz? Let me educate you, sir. He cannot do that. He's been mandated by the WBO to fight Sean Porter. I hope you understand this. I hope you understand this, sir. If you don't, then you just a man with no understanding, sir. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Please like, share this video. Shout out to my main man, Major Key Boxing. Please subscribe to Major Key.
Hey, okay.
That's my brother there, Major Key Boxing, man. Please subscribe to Major Key Boxing YouTube channel. And subscribe to Rap Star Boxing. Subscribe to Rap Star Boxing. When a person has been mandated, man, it is what it is. Period. Fighters can't make their own fights. They got to do what they're told. Ask PBC. Call Al. They got to do what they're told, right? WBO has mandated this fight between Crawford and Ortiz. I mean, Crawford and Porter. Everybody knows this. I hope you understand this. All right, now he says he has to fight Porter before fighting Ortiz. Exactly, Andrew. Andrew, exactly. But the Crawford haters don't understand this. They're going to say something totally different. Imperial, guess what though? I'm finna tell you something. But if you are the Terrence Crawford, you can make you some good money right now. I'm gonna tell you why. You got Sean Porter on the table now. You got Virgil Ortiz. You got Josh Taylor that's probably gonna move up to welterweight. Josh Taylor's calling out Terrence Crawford as well. He says that Terrence Crawford is there for the taking. This is what Josh Taylor said in an interview not too long ago. He said Terrence Crawford is there for the taking. So guess what? You got Sean Porter, Virgil Ortiz, and Josh Taylor. Now he has options. This is great. You are in a great position. Remember, Errol Spence had all of the options with the PBC because on his side of the street, he got Sean Porter he can fight. He had Danny Garcia he can fight. He had Mikey Garcia, which was the lightweight that he can fight. Now, it seemed like the tables are turning. Crawford has those options now. Virgil Ortiz has those options now. I doubt if Virgil Ortiz will be able to get into the PBC fighters in the ring, to be honest with you. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Because PBC don't like doing, they don't like doing cross-promotional fights. They don't like doing cross-promotional fights. They just don't. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to my main man, BG.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a dizzle on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, Coach, I would like to see Virgil against Boots and the winner against Crawford. You know what, man? At this point, I just want to see him fight. Listen, I'm finna tell you something, guys. The fight, the mega fight, the passing of the torch fight is Virgil Ortiz can land Crawford. Because he's not going to get Errol Spence. I can tell you that right now. He's not going to get Errol Spence. Al Heyman ain't going to make that mistake. But if he can get Crawford, which the WBO will mandate that fight, and if he can beat Crawford, that'll be the passing of the torch. Now, will he be able to will Oscar De La Hoya make that fight with him and Boots? I'm pretty sure that Ortiz won all the smoke. Ortiz won all the smoke. You see what I'm saying? So he say, Oz Luna said, if Crawford Porter purse bid is low, the fight won't happen. I can see Eddie putting a high bid to try to sign Crawford in the future. Yeah, listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Once it go to purse bid, it's a wrap anyways. It's a wrap anyways. That fight is going to happen. It's going down like the Titanic. It's going down like the Titanic. You see what I'm saying? Dude, bro, he said, I want to know, do you still feel Ortiz should stay away from Bruce? You must have just came on the show. I said that, no, I don't think so. I think he's ready for Bruce. And I'm not sure. You just came on the show, dude, bro. I corrected that. I did say that on Friday, but now after what I seen, that dude can hit hard. That dude hit hard, dog. That dude got power in the left hand and the right hand, and he throws his punches with leverage. I think that he possibly can beat Boots. He possibly can stop Boots. But Boots can possibly stop him too. But the only way we are going to find out, how are we going to find out, guys? We have to get these guys got to get in the ring. HLD says you cannot avoid mandated fights unless petition for an exemption. And the sanctioning board, body board votes to agree and accept. costs like $20,000. Exactly. Caesar, what you say, fam? Yes, mandatory, just like Canelo Yildirim, but people don't understand that mandatory. Yeah. Once Crawford, if Crawford can get by Sean Porter, then we should be able to see that fight. He said, Bon Scott said Crawford has too many dimensions to his game for Ortiz, but good for him for wanting to fight. I don't know. He has a lot of dimensions, but dimensions don't necessarily mean he's going to win the fight, though. And Ortiz is bigger and stronger and he hits hard, but just because he's bigger and stronger and hits hard doesn't mean that he's going to win the fight neither. This is why we need to see the fights. You see what I'm saying, Bon Scott? This is why we need to see the fights. Now, let's move on. Because I want to show you guys something. Diallo Huggy say no matter how much they the PBC try to blackball him, everybody knows Crawford is the top dog at 147. And the only way we're really going to get to really know that for sure, we're going to have to see these guys mix it up. You know what I mean? Southpaw Killer say Ortiz team ain't with don't want none of Boots. They already avoided the question, coach. Yeah, now he didn't say nothing about Boots. Now I'm not gonna lie. He did not call out Boots Enos. But I think that Ortiz, just want the champions. He said, yeah, I did. I'm in KC on vacation. Shout out, dude, bro, man. I hope you be safe on vacation. I would like to see them fight, but on the big stage at Unification. Yeah, you know what I mean? Listen, let me show you guys something else. Let me show you guys something else, too. Let me show you guys something else. Let's go over here, right? Virgil Ortiz, this guy has stopped. Hey, hold on. This guy right here has stopped everybody and stepped in front of him. He stopped Maurice Hooker, 7th round. Damn, at least the Mean Machine took him to the 8th round. Now, some people may say he ain't really fought nobody up here, and I'll give you that, but you know, Kavalushis, in my opinion, is probably the toughest fighter he's fought. The only problem I have is when Kavalushis, this is what I want to ask you guys in the chat. When Terrence Crawford fought the Mean Machine, the Terrence Crawford hater said that the Mean Machine was garbage. Terrence Crawford ain't fought nobody. So this is what I want to know. Do you give Ortiz credit for beating Mean Machine? Because is the Mean Machine garbage or is he good? Because when Crawford fought him, he was garbage. When Ortiz fought him, he's good. Which one is it? That's what I want to know, guys. Is Mean Machine a good quality fighter? Or is he the garbage fighter that fought Terrence Crawford? That's the question I want to know. That's the question I want to know. I would love to see Ortiz and Danny Garcia. Man, I think Ortiz beat the brace off Danny Garcia.
Hey, okay.
Wizard, hold on, let's see. Arlette says Mean Machine is good.
Hey, okay.
Okay, Arlette. Let's see. Daydream said, very good, coach. Great test for Ortiz. Yes, I agree with that. Oz Luna said that Mean Machine is good, great power, good skills. Yes, I agree with that. I totally agree with that. He said Crawford said that Ortiz was going to lose. Fighter said a whole lot of stuff. You know, he might have said it. I don't know if he said it or not. No, I think Bo Mack said that. But if he said it, so be it. Fighter said a whole lot of stuff. Doesn't mean nothing. They got to get in the ring. It doesn't mean anything. Mean Machine is good, but you're comparing a prospect to a puppy. Yeah, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying, though, what I'm saying, user, is they said that when Crawford fought him, he was garbage. So I noticed the narrative is changing now. I'm not saying you guys, but you get what I'm saying. Virgil has a great resume for his age. Yeah, he does. He has a pretty good resume. 18 fights, 18 stoppages. He reminds me a lot of Julio Cesar Chavez, to be honest with you. He reminds me of a bigger version of him. You see what I'm saying? He reminds me of a bigger version of him. I'm just being honest with you. You know what I mean? And he's ready. And I don't want no babysitting these fighters. No, they ready. All of them ready. You see what I'm saying? As far as I'm concerned. Good fighter. Andrew said he's a good fighter. Malo gente.
Hey, okay.
Malo gente, ¿cómo tú andas, mi hermano? Es un placer conocerlo otra vez. He says that shout out to Malo gente for dropping that quarter of a dizzle on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said Ortiz reminds me of a young Fernando Vargas, but with a much better jab. He has a hard jab. I noticed when he was jabbing on the Mean Machine, he was knocking them back like 2 feet. Exclusive say Virgil is a beast, coach. Yes, he is.
Hey, okay.
But what I'm saying is when the Mean Machine, and exclusive, do you remember when the Mean Machine fought Terrence Crawford, they said that Crawford didn't fight nobody. He was garbage. Do you remember this? I remember it like it was yesterday. Nooney says Mean Machine is a perfect step-up fight. Nothing more, nothing less. But is he garbage, though, Nooney? He was garbage when Crawford fought him. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Mean Machine is a good counterpuncher that hits hard. Impressed Virgil. Took his shots early in the fight and was able to recover and knock him out. Yeah, he was able to stop him. Mean Machine, one thing I learned about that fight, you better not try to fight Virgil Ortiz in the pocket. When you got a big, strong fighter like that, Mean Machine trying to counterpunch and sit right in the middle. So, to be honest, his style was perfect for Virgil Ortiz last night. Style was perfect for him. He was just standing right there. Rod, what you say, fam? Spence fans were the ones saying Kavalushis was garbage due to the hate they showed Bud. Yet those same fans say Kavalushis was a legit test for Ortiz. It's the same letter crew fanboys. Exactly. The hashtag narrative. Exactly.
Hey, okay.
Exactly.
To this day.
It's the same. Exactly. You know, hey, Rod Rodriguez, you hit the nail right on the head, fam. That's exactly where it came from. That's exactly where it came from. User said that we need Boots on to fight someone good now. Only one decent. Yeah, he fought Lipinix. All that would say, sis, you say why Ryan Garcia on the face of Golden Boy, not Ortiz. Guess what? Ryan Garcia won't be the face of Golden Boy no more. I think that Oscar De La Hoya found him another Canelo Alvarez. You know what? I don't know, man. Do you guys think that we gonna go somewhere later with that? We're going to go somewhere later with that. Because I was going to say, I think Oscar found him another Canelo. Troy Smoke-Along said, Coach, nobody knew Mean Machine before Bud. Now he made a name for himself. Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely. Diallo, what you say, fam? Ortiz looks like he's going to have to move up to 154 in 2 years. He looks like he rehydrated to like 160 last night. Yeah, he can. Yeah, he absolutely. Caesar said nobody knew him when he fought Crawford. Exactly, nobody knew him, and they said he was garbage. So my point is, Caesar, if he was garbage then, he has to be garbage now, right? So Dr. Hook says Ortiz stops both Crawford and Spence under 8. That's an interesting take.
Hey, okay. That's
an interesting take. You know what I mean? He said Crawford was playing with the Mean Machine. I tell he got hurt. He got hurt and ended it. Yeah, after he got hurt, he ended it. He stopped him 2 rounds later. Got him out of there. Got him out of there in the 9th round. Hey, Caesar say Crawford made the Mean Machine famous.
To this day.
Yeah, he made him famous, fam.
Say hello to my little friend.
Yeah, he made him famous, fam. He made him famous. Glenn says Crawford is like Spence. They both duck. Huh? Okay. So Crawford and Spence is both ducks. All right. Graham Taylor says welterweight is getting great now. Exactly. And this is what I'm saying. Us boxing fans win. We win. We won last night, guys, because we saw a great fight last night. We didn't hear no other side of the street. You call out, you with the wrong promotional company. We didn't hear that last night. We saw 2 great warriors get in the ring last night. And Virgil Ortiz, he's one of my favorite fighters. He earned my respect. He does earn my respect. My favorite thing about Virgil is that he wants to smoke and isn't just talking. PBC been killing the division. This is what James Burrell says. Abe says Crawford got Porter work first, then Virgil. Yeah, he's going to have to get by Porter. Because some people saying that Porter's gonna be the one to expose Bud. So we're gonna see. That's why we gotta see the fights, guys. We have to see the fights. In order for us to support our narratives, we're gonna have to see these fights.
To this day.
We gotta see the fights, guys. We have to see the fights.
Hey,
to this day.
That's all I'm saying. Jerome says, nah, coach, it was Virgil who resorted to the jab. When Green Machine buzzed him in the pocket, he switched to breaking them down, then finishing them off. Bud said if he beat him, we say if he beat him at his own fight. Yeah. Mean Machines, I guess he found out the hard way. Life, where you at, Zoe Life? He says, Zoe Life says, he knew going to destroy Casemiro. Yeah, that's gonna be a good one. The Boxing King says that Mean Machine the truth. I've been watching Mean Machine for a while. Yeah, I'm just saying though. He says Ortiz didn't just get hurt, he got dropped, but props to him for getting the W. Nah, you know what? Dame, I thought he got dropped, but when I went back and looked at it, he didn't get dropped. He didn't get dropped. What happened was he swung for the fences and he missed, and his momentum took him to the ground. He didn't get dropped. I thought he did, but he didn't get dropped. He didn't get dropped. It's cold in the winter. He said, Coach. He said, do Errol Big Fish call out. You have to do. Hey man, listen, I got death threats for saying that, man. Hey, listen, it's cold in the winter. Hey, call out, Big Fish, Big Fish. I hurt my eyeball. I got to pull out the fight, Big Fish. You know what I mean? No, man, I got death threats for that, man. Yeah, hey, I got death threats. Hey, shout out to Mike from Boston.
Hey, okay.
For dropping that quarter of a dub on your boy.
Hey, Leroy.
Super chat received.
Playtime's over, boy.
He said, keep letting these alphabet fanboys know you care nothing about them. No, we don't. We care nothing about them. We care nothing about them. We care nothing about the trolls. We care nothing about the fanboys. You know what I mean? Diallo Huggy said he didn't get dropped, but he definitely got rocked. Yeah, he got hurt a couple times in the fight. But what I noticed about it was his recovery time. He was able to recover. And what I learned from Virgil Ortiz last night, he has that bite down. Like when he has a mean. Now, that's what he has that Crawford has. When he gets hurt, he has that bite down to dig deep. And I got to help him get my guy out of there. It's boxing. It amazes me when people say, oh, man, he got hit in the face. He got dropped. It's boxing. This what happens in boxing. like, dude, show me a fighter. Show me a championship level fighter that don't get hit. Show me a championship level fighter that doesn't get hurt. Show me a championship level fighter that has not got dropped once upon a time. Sugar Ray Robinson got dropped. Muhammad Ali got dropped. Mike Tyson got dropped. Lennox Lewis got dropped. Vander Holyfield got dropped. James Toney got dropped. Julio Cesar Chavez got dropped. Pernell Whitaker got dropped. So you name them, they all get dropped. But it ain't how you get dropped. It's how you finish. Did they finish these guys? Most of the times they finish them, and that's all that matters. So these guys who like to run this circle of logic, say, but yeah, he got knocked down by such and such. This proof he garbage. This is coming from people who probably never had a street fight before in their life, let alone a boxing match. You see what I'm saying? So it's crazy, dog. Now let's move on. Let's look at this here. Now we looked at Boots. We looked at Vergil Ortiz resume, right? Vergil Ortiz, let's go here. Vergil Ortiz, he fought Kavaluskis last night, the Mean Machine. He fought Maurice Hooker before that. He fought Samuel Vargas. Right. So he fought Samuel Vargas. That was a step-up fight for him. And then he stepped up a little higher and fought Maurice Hooker. And then he stepped up a little higher and fought the Mean Machine. So we can agree that the Mean Machine is a legitimate fighter. He's a good fighter. We don't want to hear nothing about him being garbage anymore, because when Crawford fight him, they said he was garbage. Right? So we can agree that he's not garbage anymore. So we threw that narrative out the way, right? So now he's been on an Mean Machine. Ortiz has been on a upward trajectory. And as you can see here, KO, TKO, retired. That's a KO. The guy didn't want to come out of the corner. KO. So he don't stop everybody. He don't stop everybody that he fought so far. Rap Star, what you say, fam? He said good wins. Ben stopped Vargas in the first round too. Yes, he did. He did stop Vargas in the first round too, Rap Star. Hopefully we can get Conor Ben in there with Bruce Ennis or a Virgil Ortiz, or even a Sean Porter or a Crawford or whoever, right? We're gonna look at the rankings too, guys. Bear with me for a moment. Now, Bruce Ennis, he has 27 wins, 25 knockouts. 27 wins, 25 knockouts. So if Bruce Ennis and Virgil Ortiz fight each other,
okay.
If Bruce Ennis and Virgil Ortiz fight each other,
To this day.
I'm pretty sure somebody going to sleep. Now, you know what? I can't say that. I can't say that. It's going to be some knockdowns in this fight. I want to see if Bruce Ennis, how will he be able to measure up to this power and the strength of Virgil Ortiz? But Bruce Ennis got all the skills. He got all the skills to pay the bills. He can fight in the pocket. He can fight outside of the pocket. He can switch. He brings a lot to the table. I would love to see these two young lions fight each other. Now, Bruce Ennis, his step-up fight was on Sergey Lipinets. This fight right here, he was killing this guy, but it was a no contest due to an accidental headbutt. You see what I'm saying? Now, Bruce Ennis, they say he ain't really fought nobody over here. He need to fight somebody. Guess what? Guess who that somebody is? This guy. Virgil Ortiz is somebody. Terrence Crawford is somebody. Errol Spence is somebody. Conor Ben is somebody. Sean Porter is somebody. Who else we got? I don't even want to count Keith Thurman, guys. Keith Thurman ain't fought in 25 years. So we can't even count Keith Thurman. You see what I'm saying? But these two guys right here, Boots and Vergil Ortiz, they are the future of the welterweight division. Period. In my opinion. Now we got Conor Ben over here. Conor Ben, he has 18 wins, 12 knockouts. He's fighting Adrian Granados next. That's a step-up fight for him. He stopped Samuel Vargas. So Rapstar, as Rapstar say, he stopped Samuel Vargas in the first round. When Vergil Ortiz fought Samuel Vargas, it took him 7 rounds to TKO him. When Conor Ben fought Samuel Vargas, he TKO'd him in the first round. So we can't use so my thing is, I understand the circular logic. Well, you know what, the triangle logic rather. You know what? Well, he stopped him faster than this guy stopped him. But what does that mean though? You see what I'm saying? What does that mean? That's all I'm saying. Like, you saying all that to say what? Like, does that mean that, he'll stop Ortiz or he'll stop Crawford or he'll stop Errol Spence? I mean, like, what does that mean? You know what I mean? What does that mean? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So now, Crawford, I'm not going to count, Crawford is a small guy, as we know. He moved up from the junior welterweight, and every welterweight fight he's had, he stopped every guy he's fought. Little small skinny kid from Omaha, Nebraska, stopped all of these big welterweights. Stopped them. We know this. Kell Brook was bigger than him. He stopped him. They said, well, Kell Brook was damaged goods. Okay, he stopped him. Kavalushis was garbage when Terrence Crawford fought him, but he stopped him. That's what they say. He stopped him. He fought Amir Khan. He stopped him. He fought Jose Benavidez, one leg. He stopped him. He fought Jeff Horn. The guy who beat Manny Pacquiao, he stopped him. He stopped all of these guys. They say he hasn't fought anybody. Okay, cool, that's fine. But he stopped these guys. He's a little man stopping big welterweights. So now, that's what makes this fight so intriguing. Vergil Ortiz and Crawford. Conor Ben, who does he fight next? He's going to fight Adrian Granados, right? Let's look at Errol Spence. Errol Spence, his last knockout when he fought Ocampo. When he fought Ocampo in 2018, that was the last time he knocked somebody out. After that, he fought Mikey Garcia. Mikey Garcia is a lightweight. Errol Spence beat the brakes off of him for 12 rounds. He should have stopped him. He should have stopped Mikey Garcia, but he didn't. Then he fought Sean Porter. Ain't nobody stopped Sean Porter as of today. You see what I'm saying? He went split decision win with Sean Porter. Then he fought Danny Garcia. He beat the brakes off Danny Garcia for 12 rounds. So Errol Spence has not had a knockout in 3 years, right? Vergil Ortiz been knocking him out the box. Bruce Ennis been knocking him out the box. Conor Ben, he's on a one TKO streak because he got a unanimous decision against Formella. And then Crawford is knocked out. He's on an 8 knockout streak. 2016, 17, 18, 1, 2. Yeah, 8. That's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He don't knock out every welterweight he's faced. So you can say he's garbage all he wants, but he don't stop all the welterweights he's faced. Errol Spence has beat Danny Garcia, Sean Porter, Mikey Garcia, right? Ocampo, I don't know who the hell Ocampo. To this day, I don't know who Ocampo is. But he beat Lamar Peterson, which was a junior welterweight. He beat Kell Brook. To me, this is his best fight. This fight, and because I was impressed with Errol Spence. He went over there to the UK in hostile environment, beat Kell Brook. Some people say Kell Brook was weight drained because he moved up in weight and had to come back down to fight Errol Spence. But guess what? We're not going to take that victory away from Errol Spence. I can't do that. Even though I've been banging on Big Fish's eyeball, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to take that victory away from him. Now, Mikey Garcia, guys, because you got some people who push a narrative saying, well, Mikey Garcia only moved up 1 weight class. He wasn't small when he fought Errol Spence. Yes, he was. Let's look over here. Mikey Garcia had all these fights at lightweight, junior lightweight. In 2014, he won the lightweight title. In 2017, lightweight. Then he fought Sergey Lipinets at junior welterweight. He had one fight at junior welterweight, Mikey Garcia did. Then he went down back to lightweight, beat Robert Garcia. Then he went up to welterweight, fought Errol Spence, his first and only welterweight fight, right? His fight. I don't know. Was this Jesse Vargas fight, guys? Was this a welterweight fight or not? It probably was. I don't know. But at the time, he only fought at welterweight. That was his first fight at welterweight, and he lost to Errol Spence in a 12-round decision. So I think he fought Jesse Vargas at welterweight, right? So now his first fight at welterweight was Errol Spence. So he had one fight at light welterweight, one fight at welterweight. Most of his fights was at junior lightweight and lightweight. So this guy moved up 2 weight classes. He moved up 2 weight classes, contrary to popular belief of what everybody's telling you. Period. Contrary to popular belief, he moved up 2 weight classes. Now, if Terrence Crawford would have beat this guy, or even if Vergil Ortiz would have beat Mikey Garcia, they would have said, oh man, he's too small. He fought a lightweight. But we ain't pushing narratives today. We're not going to push narratives today, guys. Now, let's go over here, guys. Let's see something. I want to look at some of these rankings, right? Let's look at the rankings, guys, and I'm going to show you the politics in the sport of boxing. I'm going to show you the politics in the sport of boxing. As you can see right here, this is boxing.live, right? Ring welterweight rankings. So Ring Magazine welterweight rankings as of August the 10th, 2021, they have Errol Spence number 1. Errol Spence is the number 1 welterweight out of all of the champions. Why? Because he has 2 belts. He is the top guy in the welterweight division, period. Number 2, they have Crawford behind Errol Spence, and they should. Errol Spence has a better resume at welterweight. A better welterweight resume, not a better boxing resume. He doesn't have a better boxing resume. He has a better welterweight resume. Now, they got Manny Pacquiao number 3. Now, some would argue Manny Pacquiao should be number 1, but no, you know, Manny Pacquiao, he's 100 years old. He's still boxing, and he doesn't have a belt, right? Number 4 is Sean Porter. This is according to Ring Magazine. Right? Then they got Ugas, Danny Garcia. They got Boots Ennis right here. Why in the hell is Boots Ennis number 7 and Virgil Ortiz is number 9? Now, he should go up after his performance last night. This one, he was 17-0. He's 18-0. But these two should not be down here. To me, they should be up here somewhere. But let's move on. Let's look at the WBO. Now, this is why Crawford is in a real good position, and this is why Ortiz is in a real good position. Look at where Virgil Ortiz is at. He's number 1. But for some reason, the WBO mandated Sean Porter to fight Crawford. This fight is going to happen because of the mandate. No way around it. No way around it. This fight is going to happen. It's going to go to purse bid more than likely, but guess what? It's going to happen. Via purse bid or via call out, big bid. Either way it go, this shit going to happen, right? Now we got Ortiz right here. Ortiz, sir, you are in a good position because the WBO, after this fight, you're next, sir. You're next to fight this guy. We want to see what's happening. How did Mikey Garcia get here? I have no idea. How did this guy get here? I have no idea. Mean Machine lost last night to Vergil Ortiz, so that's going to knock him down. Boots Ennis, in my opinion, should be somewhere. I think he should be here. This is going to be a mega fight. I'm going to tell you something, guys. This is going to be Sugar Ray Leonard and Herms. This is going to be Sugar Ray Leonard and Hagler when these two fight each other. Philly versus, where's Ortiz from? LA? Oh, no, he's from Texas. Ortiz is from Texas, right? I think he's from Texas. You got Virgil Ortiz from Texas versus Philly. This is going to be the fight. I can promise you that. Now, this is WBO. Let's go down some more, though. Let's look at the IBF. In the IBF, guys, you got Mr. Big Fish. Big Fish is the big dog. Then you have this guy, Kobarov, Kobarov. I don't know how to pronounce the guy's name, guys. We're just gonna call him AB or whatever. However pronounce it. I don't know how to pronounce his name. This guy right here said Ortiz from Dallas, Texas. Okay, he's from Dallas, Texas. He's from Dallas, Texas. Okay, you and the IBF, Errol Spence is number 1. He should be number 1. Mr. Big Fish is number 1, right? This guy. Then they got Sean Porter number 2 in the IBF rankings. Manny Pacquiao number 3 in the IBF rankings. This guy's been the mandatory for like a couple of years. He should have been fought Errol Spence. This is Errol Spence's mandatory. Errol Spence might fight him next. Who knows? Then you got Boots Ennis right here at number 4. So Boots is trying to get this guy, right? But look where he's ranked at. Errol Spence more than likely is not going to fight this guy anytime soon. Al Heyman's not going to make that fight. Okay, now, in the WBC, Sean Porter's number 1. Sean Porter is the number 1 man, though, for this guy. We're going to see if that happens. Manny Pacquiao was scheduled to fight Errol Spence, but Big Fish had to pull out. So Manny Pacquiao was number 2 with the WBC. He was number 3 in the IBF, but he had to pull out, but Big Fish pulled out the fight. Hurt his eyeball, right? Then you got Mikey Garcia. How the hell he got to be number 3? I have no idea, guys. Why is Mikey Garcia here? Ortiz should be right here. Ortiz should be number 3. As a matter of fact, after his performance from last night, this is probably where he's going to go at. This is probably where he's going to go at. He was 17-0 at the time. He's 18-0 now. He should go here. How in the hell is Mikey Garcia here? Ortiz should go here. I know they are stable mates. We know they're on the same team, but Ortiz should go here. Why the hell is Keith Thurman here? Keith Thurman ain't fought since 1979. Why is he here? Danny Garcia has lost to everybody in the welterweight division. He ain't been a top welterweight since he been here. Why is he here? Why the hell is Bruce Ennis right here at number 8 on the WBC when this guy ain't fought since 79? This guy hasn't beat nobody in the welterweight division. And this guy, he's damn near lightweight, really. Boots Ennis and Ortiz should be right here, and Boots should be right here, the number 4 spot. This is the politics that I'm talking about. Keith Thurman has not fought since 1979. Why is he here, sir? Why is Danny Garcia here? Danny Garcia ain't beat nobody in the welterweight division. If you think I'm lying, he's lost every step-up fight he's had. Keith Thurman whooped his ass, Sean Porter whooped his ass, and Errol Spence whooped his ass. He's lost to all of the top welterweights and outside of Crawford because he hasn't fought Crawford. You see what I'm saying? So this is the politics that I'm talking about, guys. This is what I'm talking about. This is the politics that I'm talking about, guys. You see what I'm saying? Now, let's go over here, guys. Let's go over here. Let's look at the top guys. Let's look at these guys over here. Now, this is Boxing.Live. Boxing.Live, we're going to look at who the top welterweights is. Let's get at the top welterweights. I'm already here, right? We got the welterweight division right here. Right here, that's heavyweight division. Let's go to the welterweight division, guys. I'm sorry about that. Let's go to the welterweight division. Welterweight division. You know, now you know me. I love the legends. I love the legends. Sugar Ray right here, baby. Sugar Ray was the top dog back in the day. The current WBO top guy is Terrence Crawford. The IBF they got right here, they have Errol Spence Jr. The WBC, they got Errol Spence Jr. So these two guys, and then over here, the WBA, they got Ugas. So they're saying that these are the top title holders in the welterweight division. Crawford has 1 belt, Spence has 2 belts, Ugas has 1 belt. And then you got Jamal James. He has the WBA World Welterweight. He's the WBA World Welterweight champion. I hope they don't try to say that Ortiz needs to fight Jamal James next. I don't know. Is he a PBC fighter, guys? Do you know if Jamal James is a PBC fighter?
Okay.
If he's a PBC fighter, I don't know. He might be a PBC fighter, right? But these are the top guys over here, according to Box.Live, right? Look at these legends right here. Look at these legends right here. You see these legends. You see them. Now, in the super lightweight division, Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor is the only undisputed champion in boxing right now. There's nobody that's undisputed in boxing. Nobody outside of Josh Taylor. We go down here. We go down here to the lightweight division. They got Teofimo. Right here, they got Teofimo right here. And they got Teofimo right here. It said WBC franchise lightweight champion. And then they got Devin Haney, the WBC world lightweight champion. So here, I guess they are acknowledging that Teofimo, he has 4 belts. This is the franchise belt. Do you guys count the franchise belt as being undisputed? It was non-transferable. So this is subjective as hell. But when I go to the WBC website, this is what the WBC website says. Let's go to the WBC website, guys. I want to show you. I'm trying to show you guys something. Right? Bear with me one moment. I'm trying to show you guys something. Let's go to the WBC website. Let's go to the WBC website, guys. Let's go over here to the WBC website. I want to show you guys something. Let's go over here, guys. Let's see. I want to show you the politics in this stuff, right? Because Terrence Crawford, Virgil Ortiz are in a unique position. Crawford went from he couldn't get fights to now You got Sean Porter coming up. WBO, they stepped up. I thank God for that. Ortiz is going to be next. Crawford ain't going to be able to get around Ortiz. Thank God for that. Ortiz is going to be able to get his title shot. Thank God for that. And then we're going to see who else he'll be able to get in the ring. You know, he's a good kid. He deserves his shot, dog. He deserves his shot. He deserves his shot. He's a good kid. He deserves it. You get what you earn. He earned it. And what we're not going to do, we're not going to protect no fighters. We're not going to protect no fighters, guys. Nobody gets protected. Now, let me ask you guys this. It's cold in the winter, say. He said last time Thurman fought, he almost had all his hair. Graham Taylor say the franchise belt sucks. Zolive 813 said franchise belt is a duck belt.
Hey, okay.
Let's see. Wendell Jackson say the franchise is a designation, not a champion.
To this day.
But guess what? Some people saying that that makes you a I don't know. Hold on. This is what we gonna do though. Forget all the cap. I want to Dean West. What you say, fam? Too many damn belts.
To this day.
You're right about that, fam. It's too many damn belts. Lady Sharon, what you say, sis? She said it can't be undisputed if there's a dispute.
To this day. Hey, okay.
Exactly. If there's a dispute, it can't. But hold on, I'm gonna show you guys something. I'm finna show you something. He said, why isn't Thurman Porter fighting Bud? That's the real question.
To this day.
You gotta ask Al Heyman, but the Bud and Porter fight is going to happen. That's been mandated. That's been mandated, Jules Bandana. That's been mandated by the WBO. If you know what a mandate is, that means that fight is going to happen. Period. Nowhere around it. My brother Charlo, salute to Charlo. He said, Halim, brother, I just been in the Spurs. Oh, okay. You talking about the Spurs Stadium. You know what I mean? Bon Scott say Josh's record states he's the greatest junior welterweight ever. Nobody taking that away from him. Nah, you can't take that away from him. We're not going to take nothing from these fighters to push narratives. We're not going to do that. He said, Coach, Boost is getting that Jamal guy. Jamal is in the PBC. Okay, cool. Boost is not a PBC fighter though, so I hope he gets that guy. You see what I'm saying? I hope he can get that guy. Flips Mad Max say one day we'll get Jerron Ennis and Virgil Ortiz. Yes, sir. But that's gonna be the mega fight. Outside of Ortiz and Crawford, that's gonna be the mega fight. These dudes will run the welterweight division, guaranteed. Yes, they will. And listen, they will run the welterweight division. Shout out to Lisa Bell. This is the Ali Bell for Lisa. Great weekend of fights.
Hey, okay.
Guess who won this weekend, guys? Us fight fans. The fight fans won this weekend. You see what I'm saying? Maybe these young fighters can show these established veterans how to do it. But anyways, let's look at this, guys. Let's look at this. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I want to do something. WBC, they say they got the ratings. Let's see. Sorry about that, guys. We got super lightweight. Let's go to lightweight. Hold on, guys. Then why is it not? There we go. Now I want to show you guys something. Now, if you look right here is showing that, these are the top champions. Teofimo Lopez has the Ring Magazine title. He has the WBO title, right? He has the IBF title. Right here it says Teofimo Lopez has the WBC franchise lightweight champion. He's the WBA super world lightweight champion. Devin Haney right here is the WBC world lightweight champion. Jojo Diaz is the WBC intern champion. Javante Tank Davis is the WBA lightweight champion, regular champion, right? So they got Teofimo across the board right here. So some would say this proves that he's undisputed. There's a problem with that, though. This is a franchise belt. A franchise belt is supposed to be a non-transferable belt that was able to be transferred once Teofimo Lopez beat Lomachenko. Magically, mysteriously, now it's transferable. Do you guys get what I'm saying? But when you go here to the WBC, hold on, guys. Where is the WBC? Where was I at? When you go here to the WBC website, guess what it says? WBC lightweight champion Devin Haney. And then it says franchise champion Teofimo Lopez. Do you guys get what I'm saying? They have, the WBC has, Devin Haney, as the top WBC title holder, lightweight champion, and then they said that Teofimo is the franchise champion. You see what I'm saying? This is what they say here. This is what they say here, right? So now, I wonder why they don't say undisputed. I don't know. I don't know why they don't say undisputed. But they have the number 1 contender, Vasyl Lomachenko. Ryan Garcia is number 2. Jorge Linares is number 3. Richard Comey number 4. This is the WBC ranking, right? So let's look and see what else we have. WBC. I don't know. I'm just looking at the rankings, guys. And right here, it doesn't say anything about I don't know why they don't have, if Teofimo is undisputed, why they don't have it, why they don't say he's undisputed here. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, there's a lot of goddamn politics and confusion with this shit. As you guys can see. There's a whole lot. Right here, they got Teofimo here. They're not saying he's undisputed, but they just got him across the board here and got Devin Haney right here. But then when you go to the WBC website, they got WBC, they got the rankings, they got Devin Haney, a big ass picture right here, of Devin Haney right here. Because he is the lightweight, WBC lightweight champion. You know what I mean? So, Abe, what you say, fam? You see the bullshit going on. Abe says, he said, New Media said USA Box. Is Virgil Ortiz a free agent after this fight? I have no idea, brother. I don't know if he's a free agent or not. I have no idea. Southpaw Killer said, because Teofimo, no, but we're going to put some respect on Teofimo, lane. Southpaw Killer said, because Teofimo is not the undisputed. That's why, coach.
Okay.
Let's see. What you say, fam? Saying he doesn't need to fight Teo to be great. Now it's Teo. Now Teo was prepping for another fight. Shaking my head. Jules Bandana say them franchise boys.
Okay. To this day.
Yeah, them franchise boys, man. Yeah, man.
Fatality.
Yeah, man, them franchise boys, man. You know how it is, man. You know how it is with them franchise boys. You know what I mean? Cisco said Devin Haney didn't want to fight Teo. I don't know. I don't know about that, fam. I don't know if that's true or not. You know what I mean? I try to give fighters the benefit of the doubt. I don't know if that's true or not. I didn't hear him say, I don't know. I didn't hear him say he didn't want to fight Teo. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he didn't say it. Shout out to Southpaw Killer, man.
To this day.
You know, I'm not saying he didn't say it, but I didn't hear him say it. You see what I'm saying? The guy said, how? Bud, Duck, Ortiz, y'all silly, man. Yeah. They talking crazy. They talking crazy. They talking crazy. You know, they talking crazy. You know, when they go to talking like that, you know what I mean? It's like, it doesn't, you know. He say, because Teo female, okay, yeah. You know what I mean? Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. I'm addressing the chat. Let's go to the chat, man. Let's go to the chat. Let's go to the chat. Flip say Shakur Stevenson will butt up Haney. Sorry, but not sorry. I don't know what you mean, butt up. I don't know what you mean by that. I guess you meant beat up Haney. I don't know. Andrew say great content as always, Coach. Keeping it real.
To this day.
Yeah, we have to, man. We have to keep it real over here, man. We have to. You see what I'm saying? Well, I'm not the narrative guy. I'm not the guy that believe in putting my fighter in protective custody. I don't have a personal relationship with no fighter. But what you see on YouTube, guys, you see a lot of fanboys and a lot of fanboy YouTube channels. They act like they know these fighters personally, and that they establish a personal relationship with these guys, and they push their narratives. I don't have a personal relationship with Terrence Crawford, and he's my favorite fighter. I'm not going to cap for him, Canelo Alvarez. I don't give a damn about Canelo if he ain't in the ring fighting nobody. Just being honest with you. I don't care nothing about Canelo if he's not in the ring fighting nobody. I care nothing about Anthony Joshua if he's not in the ring fighting anybody. I don't care nothing about Devin Haney or Crawford or Errol Spence or whoever. If they're not in the, if we're not getting the fights that we want, I don't have no emotional attachment to no goddamn fighter. You see what I'm saying? I don't have went through my phase of that with Pernell Whitaker over here and Ali and Tyson, and I got y'all can't see it over here, but I got Roy Jones over there and Marvin Hagler, and I got Sugar Ray Robinson I got to put up too. You see what I'm saying? And so this is what happens when you have an emotional attachment to a fighter, and then you want to put them in protective custody and say, well, this fighter don't deserve to fight set aside. If you are a fighter, you wear a pair of gloves and you say you're the best, everybody need to be fighting each other. I don't want to hit that other side of the street and call Allen or call Bob or it's Bob Falter. I don't want to hear none of that. Ortiz say he want to smoke. Put his ass in there. Let's see what he got. Bruce Ennis called out Crawford. He called out Errol Spence. He did a FaceTime with Errol Spence, one time. You know what I mean? He want to fight. And look, I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear, we ain't babysitting no goddamn body. Nobody get babysitted. That's all I'm saying. I don't want to hear no, I want to see Canelo fight the top at super middleweight. I want to see Canelo fight the top at super middleweight. I don't want to see him fighting no Yildirim's and Rocky Fieldings. Those are trash fights. I don't want to see that. I want to see him fight Billy Joe Saunders. He did that. I want to see him fight Caleb Eggplant. If Eggplant is who they say he is, Sweet Hands, if Sweet Hands is who they say he is, then we gonna find out.
Hey, okay.
We ain't babysitting no goddamn body. Everybody get it. Everybody can get it. This is the narrative. If you love the sport of boxing, anybody should be able to get it. And if the fighter lose, does it mean he's garbage? No. Champion, great fighters have lost. Muhammad Ali have lost. Pernell Whitaker have lost. Mike Tyson have lost. Marvin Hagler has lost. And this is what you new fans to the sport of boxing don't understand. Just because you lose does not mean that you're not a great fighter. It just means you lost. It happens. It happens to the best of them. It ain't that many undefeated fighters in the history of the sport of boxing. And this is what you guys don't realize. Not you guys in the chat. Everybody in the chat, y'all my family.
Hey, okay.
And let me give y'all a round of applause. He say Charlo even ducks in-house fights. I guess you're talking about Jamal Charlo. Yeah, I don't understand why Jamal Charlo is not fighting Benavidez. Or Benavidez is not fighting Caleb Plant. Like, this doesn't make any sense to me. This doesn't make any sense to me. You see what I'm saying? These guys are some, it doesn't make sense to me, dog. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, I want to see these guys fight each other. But anyway, let's go over here. I want to show you guys something, though. Hold on. It's something I wanted to show you guys something I want to show you guys, too. Where is Robert Garcia? I had Robert Garcia up. Guys. Hold on, guys. I had Robert Garcia up. I want to show you guys something. Because Robert Garcia said something, right? I want to show you guys something. And this is why I'm hopeful that we are going to get what's my main man name? Vergil Ortiz in Crawford fight. Because Robert Garcia said that hold on, guys. I'm trying to find it. I want to show it to you guys because I got an article that I read by Robert Garcia, and he said something of the sort that it'll be easier to make the fight with Crawford because Golden Boy and Top Rank do business together. So he said that the PBC, it'll be harder for him to make that fight with PBC. This is what Robert Garcia said. Why did Robert Garcia say Lean Luna, the queen?
Hey, okay.
She said old school is always better. Yes, it is. The old school is always better. Eliza, what you say, fam? Who's more boring? Foy's Money, Mayweather or Rigo? Yeah, Rigo didn't. I didn't even want to talk about Rigo last night, dog. I had picked him to win too, dog. Man. Rigo disappointed me, man. He let me down last night. I didn't bet no money on him now. I didn't bet no money on him. You know what I mean? But they say Rigo was looking like Usain Bolt last night. You know what I mean? They say he was looking like Usain Bolt last night. Javis say Rigo versus Usain Bolt in the 300 meters. Yeah, man, but Robert Garcia, guys, Robert Garcia said that it's going to be easier. It's going to be easier for. Hold on, let's see. Crawford on the other hand. It's going to be easier for him to make the Crawford fight versus a PBC fighter. And what I want to do, I want to show you guys the receipts because I don't want you guys thinking I'm capping because. You got some of these dudes, they're getting their feelings, they period beyond. Some of these beta males, they period beyond, right? They be wearing their tampons and they get offended. And you got to show them, I'm going to show it to you guys. Just bear with me one moment. Is this it? I want to see if this it. Bear with me one moment, guys. I'm trying to find it. Because I want you guys to see it because, I can't be, I can't be. Nah, that's not it. Where's Robert Garcia, man? I want to show you guys because I like to, when I say something, I like to physically show it on the show. I had it up, dog. Man, I had this article up, bruh. Man, I had this article up. Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia. Robert, where you at, fam? Where you at, fam? Bear with me, guys. Just bear with me one moment. I know this is unprofessional, but what? Robert Garcia. I know. Listen. I got it. I got it, guys. Trust me, I got it. Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia. Robert Garcia. Is it Boxing Live? Yeah, because I found it this morning, guys. Where's Robert Garcia at? I don't want to waste this show trying to find it. Robert Garcia, man. Robert Garcia said that I gotta find it, guys. Bell, I gotta find it, guys. Robert Garcia said that it's going to be easier for them to make the Ortiz and Crawford fight versus a PBC fighter versus the Errol Spence or whatever the case may be. Because as we know, the PBC they're going to fight in-house fights. They don't believe in doing cross promotional fights. This is why what's my main man name? Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather said that he don't want to make another promoter rich. You ain't gonna see Tank Davis fight another fighter outside of the PBC. He said, I ain't trying to make another promoter rich. We're gonna make all our in-house fights. If you think I'm lying, dog, if you think I'm lying, this is what, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on in the PBC. Let's find that. Let's find that right there. Let's find that right there. This is at the press conference. Let's find that right there. I'm going to show you guys. So when you guys say that, man, Crawford ain't fighting nobody. He ain't fought none of the PBC fighters and yada, 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 blah, blah, squads. I want to show you guys something. Tank versus Barrios post conference. I'm going to show you guys something. As you know post fight. As you know, Floyd Mayweather is the PBC. Floyd Mayweather is the PBC now. As you know this. We know this now. We know this. So he gave you the blueprint. He said, listen, we ain't doing no cross-promotional fights. And just in case you think I'm capping, just in case you guys think I'm lying, I'm going to pull it up. Floyd, where you at, boy? Floyd, where you at? Pretty boy. There you go right there. There you go. There you go. There you go. Hold on. Let's see. Wait, let's see. Wait, hold on, guys.
Any more questions?
Let me see, can I find it? Hold on, guys. I don't want to get a copyright strike neither. You know what I mean? As a matter of fact, I don't want to get a copyright strike. But this is I think this is the video. Go to this post-fight press conference. They asked Tank Davis, who does he want to fight next? And then Tank looked directly over to Floyd. He looked directly over to Floyd when the question was asked. He looked directly over to Floyd. You see Floyd want to be all in the videos, wearing jewelry. You see what I'm saying? And this dude right here, he said, why hasn't Crawford left top rank? He said, why hasn't Crawford left top rank to fight the PBC fighters? Let me ask you a question, sir. Do you understand what a contract is? TDC, LLC, do you understand what a contract is? When you have the contract, when you have a contract with a promoter, you cannot leave. I hope you guys understand this. For guys who do not understand the business of boxing, if you are signed, if you have a physical signed contract to a promoter, if you try to walk away and break that contract and leave, guess what will happen? You will get sued and you will not be able to fight. If you don't believe me, ask Mikey Garcia. He went through the same thing with Top Rank. Terrence Crawford has one more fight left under his contract, then he'll be able to leave. I hope that's the answer to your question, sir. This guy said he had the opportunity, but he resigned. He resigned in 2018, sir. And he's making $5.5 million per fight. Now, you're probably a pro PBC fighter or ass kisser. If you are a pro PBC ass kisser, sir, this is not the channel for you. Warning, warning, warning. If you are a pro PBC ass kisser and you are pushing a narrative, this is not the show for you, sir. If you are a pro PBC ass kisser, and I don't know if you are, but this is not the show for you. If whether Terrence Crawford fights with whatever promotional company, these fights still should be made. So, if you are a fanboy or a pro PBC ass kisser, this is not the channel for you, sir. You might need to take your ass back over there to the Alphabet Boy channels. If you are a troll and you are coming here to troll and cap for the PBC, this is not the channel for you, sir. Now, this is all I'm saying. If you are a pro PBC ass kisser, if you are a beta male, if you sit down if you are a man and you sit down when you take a piss, this is not the channel for you, sir. If you are a beta male and you get overly sensitive about your promotional company because you love the PBC so goddamn much and you believe it, call out, big, man down. If you are a Paul Al supporter, if you are a Call Al supporter, and you have your lips surgically attached to Al Heyman's buttocks or ass cheeks, this is not the channel for you, sir. We do not believe in pushing narratives over here. I am not going to cap for the PBC. I care nothing about the PBC at all, sir. Remember that. So now, here it is. Here it is. This is my last time addressing you, troll. You are a troll, sir. You wanted my attention, you got it. If you want me to put you on the wall of fame again, you're going to have to drop a half of this up on your boy. You will be ignored from this point forward. Bye, Felicia. Anyways, now back to what I was saying, sir. So now, this guy, Floyd Money Mayweather, said that we don't believe in, we're not trying to make another promotional company rich. We have plenty of fighters that can fight in the PBC. This is what he said. This is what he said. So this is why you don't see a lot of these fights getting made. The PBC model is in-house fights. This is what they do. So like you got somebody like this fool that's trolling here. Yeah, man, why you ain't signed to the PBC? See, this is the problem, guys. You got fans. You got fanboys like this fool right here. Hold on. This dude say Bud don't get $5 million a fight. Nigga, please, you better go to Nesta Gibbs. Nesta Gibbs will tell you that. $5.5 million. That's what he's been getting. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. This is the Crawford hater and the PBC ass kisser. So we holla at you. We get the narrative. We get it. But what you need to be worried about is Mr. Big Fish. Mr. Big Fish, man down, I hurt my eyeball. I got to pull out of the Manny Pacquiao fight. That's who you need to worry about.
Hey, okay.
Holla at you. Anyways, back to what I was saying though, right? So this is the issue. They like to have in-house fights. They like to have in-house fights. And this is why we don't see these fights. These pro PBC ass kissers, they don't even know Al Heyman. They feel like they got to count for Al. And we down to PBC. I have never in my life, my 47 years of living on the planet Earth, I have never seen fans who were fans of promotional companies. I have never seen fans who were fans of promotional companies. Never. These guys today, if you ain't signed to this company, then we don't like you. Nigga, please, miss me with that bullshit.
To this day.
Really though, these dudes are something else.
Fatality.
Toe tag and body bag, you trolls. We toe tag it and body bag it and sending your ass back to the PBC headquarters. I care nothing about you, sir. Nothing at all. I don't give a damn about you trolls or you PBC ass kissers. You got the wrong guy. You got the wrong guy. Take that shit back over there across the street, man. You on the other side of the street, homie. On this side of the street, we care nothing about the PBC ass kissers. We don't. Not on this side of the street. Take your narrative back to the Alphabet Boy channels. I don't send back some body bags already. We toe tagging and body bagging over here. Care nothing about your narratives. All I know is this. We had a good fight last night. Ortiz is that guy. He wants to smoke. He wants to smoke with Terrence Crawford. He wants to smoke with Big Fish. Call out, Big Fish. I got to pull out of the fight. Because I hurt my eyeball. My eyeball hurting. Call out, my eyeball hurting. That's what we know. So while niggas is pulling out of fights, we got Ortiz stepping up and fighting. Hopefully, when this fight is announced between Crawford and Sean Porter, and when we get to see that fight because it's been mandated by the WBO. It's going to go to purse bid. And listen, guys, let's hope that Eddie Hearn, when this fight go to purse bid, let's hope that Eddie Hearn can buy this fight, win this fight in purse bid. Let's hope. Let's hope that they can win this fighting purse bid. Caesar said, Coach, they in love with their favorite fighters. Yeah, they love the PBC. They love the PBC. They love the PBC. Come on, man. Come on, man. These guys, these PBC ass kissers kill me. I've never heard of fans who love promotional companies more than they love the sport of boxing. Never in my life. Never in my life. This is crazy. You crazy as hell. This ain't the one for you, homie.
Hey, okay.
Care nothing about your feelings. If you're an Al B. Shore looking ass nigga, old man with sensitivity, rap transplant ass nigga, guess what? This ain't the channel for you. And if I pissed you off today, I promise you, tune in tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. New Media Today USA Boxing from 3 to 5. I promise you, I will piss your ass off again tomorrow. I am the alphabet boy killer. I am the narrative killer. I am the troll killer. I am the fanboy killer. This is what I do. Care nothing about your feelings. Care nothing about if you sub, if you a troll, you don't want to sub. I ain't gonna watch your show no more. Nigga, I don't care. Don't need you. When one leave, I got 10 more coming. Started this channel in January, and we'll be at 5,000 subs soon. Care nothing about them. Millions of boxing fans around the world. Millions. Think I'm worried about 1 or 2 trolls? Nah, we gonna toe tag your ass, body bag your ass, and we gonna drop you off in front of Al Heyman doorstep. That's what we gonna do. That's what we gonna do. Care nothing about you. Shout out to Ronald, shout out to my main man, Big Ron. Big Ron say, if you enjoy the stream, then go ahead and smack the like button ASAP. Yeah, go ahead and smack that like button, man, and go ahead and subscribe. Care nothing about you beta males. I can't stand beta males. I hate beta males. I hate beta males. I hate fanboys. Don't like you. Care nothing about you. Care nothing about what you stand for or what you represent. Care nothing about your side of the street. Not over here with New Media Today USA Boxing. We only want fans who love the sport of boxing more than they love promotional companies. We only want fans who love the sport of boxing more than they love a particular fighter. It's all about the sport of boxing. We don't give a damn about trolls, promotional company loving ass niggas. None of that. None of that. None of that. Care nothing about that.
Hey, okay.
Charlo said that purse bid Eddie Hearn got to get it. Unfortunately, I just feel someone within the sanction will block Eddie. No, I don't think they can block him. I don't think they can block him, Charlo. I don't think they can block him, fam. Eddie said that I'm utterly confused why everyone is making fun of Spence because he had an injury. Let me explain this to you, brother. Eddie, I'm not really making fun of Spence. What I'm saying is this. If it was Terrence Crawford who pulled out of a fight because he had an eye injury, do you know what the narrative would be from the Crawford haters? They would say that he was ducking. They would say that Top Rank told me because they use racial terms and ignorance to describe a black man. These are black YouTube channels and even probably some racist Latino channels and some other channels out there. They use racist and derogatory terms to describe Terrence Crawford. I even showed it on my live Friday. I even showed this one black alphabet boy channel. They had the man dressed up like he was some kind of slave and Bob Aaron was the slave master. If it was Terrence Crawford who pulled out of a fight, they'll say he was ducking. If it was Canelo Alvarez that pulled out of a fight, they'll say he was ducking. If it was Anthony Joshua that pulled out of a fight, they'll say he was ducking. So what we're going to do on this channel, we're going to keep that same energy.
Hey, okay.
And that's why it ain't really got nothing to do with Errol Spence. It's just that he's a casualty of the war. Really though.
Hey, okay.
It is what it is. It's par for the course. What's good for the gander is good for the goose. It is what it is, family. So Jules bent down and say, what's up with Josh Taylor? He's fighting back home, but when he's coming back to the States? I have no idea. That's a good question. Shout out to Shelton Moore.
Hey, okay.
He say Shan Crawford makes $4.5 million per. Plus he gets $1 million extra for every fight. That's not Errol Spence. And Nestor Gibbs confirmed that on the Boxing Voice. I have the receipts for that. Nestor Gibbs confirmed that. Nestor Gibbs confirmed that. He confirmed that. You see what I'm saying? So $5.5 million guaranteed? Shit. Hey, who in the welterweight division making a guaranteed purse of $5.5 million? Irregardless of who they fight. Because we know in the PBC they got to get the back end money and they getting allowances and shit like that. We know that. You gonna get your money on the back end, baby boy. See what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Tommy Hill say, I'm proud of Virgil in that fight. He actually want to fight the top dogs in the division like Terrence Bud Crawford. Yeah, and he also said he wanted Errol Spence and Manny Pacquiao as well. He want the top guys. He want the top guys. He want the top guys. And you got to respect that. You got to respect that. He said, Coach, they even claimed Bud Duck because he didn't sign when there was no funds. Man, listen, man, these dudes don't like Crawford anyway. And the crazy part about it, they used to like Crawford. But because this is what happens when you have a group of alphabet boy channels who love a promotional company more than they love the sport of boxing. This is the problem. He said, Coach, if Bud had an injury, it's just an injury, not a duck. I understand that, but that's not the narrative, Eddie, that these Terrence Crawford haters will push. I know it. You know, well, you probably don't know it, but I know it. I've been watching these dudes for a minute. This is what they do. This is what they do. This is what they do. When they don't like you, they call you every name in the book. And then they make excuses for their fighters. So I'm going to keep that same energy over here. Everybody can get it. Everybody. We're going to keep that same energy. That's the narrative you want to push? Okay, cool.
Hey, okay.
Charlo say fast, Coach. Errol just a casualty. Keep that same energy. Exactly. Exactly. Rod say, no Garrett versus Leo, no Plant versus Benavidez, no Thurman versus Spence. Being signed to the same company don't guarantee you a fight. Exactly.
To this day.
Hey, okay.
Being signed to the same company does not guarantee you to fight. Garrett Russell fighting once every 2 years. Of course, I'm being facetious. He's fighting like once every 13, 14 months. The man can't get a fight over there in the PBC. Literally. He can't get a fight over there in the PBC. Caesar say, Coach, don't say Latinos because we Mexicans like Crawford Spence, but we don't like the politics. Chavez's favorite fighter, Crawford. Listen, when I say Latinos, I'm not trying to generalize all Latinos. Porque ya tú sabes que yo soy españoles de mi sangre también. Yo soy parte dominicano. Ya tú sabes eso. Mi mamá es de Santo Domingo. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying that I have seen some of those racist channels. I have, literally. You see what I'm saying? The black ones, there's some out there. The black ones, the Latino ones.
Okay.
I found the white one 2 days ago. I found the white one 2 days ago. Literally. But just to be honest with you. But I get what you're saying, though, Caesar. I get what you're saying, though, fam. You know, so but I gotta call it like I said. Bold and understanding. What's up, fam? He said once Crawford moved to 147 and threatened their hero, they started hating on him.
Hey, okay.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They went to call them all kind of racist names. And as a matter of fact, hold on. I'm gonna show you guys I'm not capping when I say this. Let's shut some of these windows down that I have. Because I got a lot of windows up. Let's shut some of these windows down that I have, guys. I'm going to show you guys I'm not capping when I say this, bro. I'm going to show you guys I'm not capping when I say this. You know, I have never seen, like, I got so, this is what these guys, we supposed to be fighting a certain, racism or whatever. I ain't trying to bring it up, but this is what these guys say, bro. I ain't making this up. I showed y'all this Friday. This is what these alphabet boys do. This dude right here, I don't even know who this nigga is. He Terrence Crawford, a.k.a. Mr. Bojangles, a.k.a. top-ranked Toby. No resume, no big fights. I'm cool with the no resume, no big fights. But they call the man top-ranked Toby. So for you guys who don't know what a Toby is, basically, Toby was when in the movie Roots, there was a character played by I forgot the brother's name. He used to be on I forgot the brother's name. LeVar Burton. LeVar Burton played Kuta Kinte. Kuta Kinte was getting beat by a whip in Roots, and the slave master gave him his name Toby, white slave master, right? And he beat him until he said his name was Toby. So what they're saying that Terrence Crawford is a slave to white Bob Arum. He's a slave and he's a Toby. Now, this is coming from black channels. This is not coming from white racist channels. This is coming from black channels. Let's go down here. This is another alphabet boy channel. Right here, they got a picture of Terrence Crawford wearing slave clothes, and they got Bob Aaron right here wearing the slave like he's a slave master. This is some of the biggest racists on YouTube coming from the Alphabet Boy community and their subscribers and their fan base. This is what they're saying about this jet black man from Omaha, Nebraska. This is why I bang so hard on these guys for Crawford. Not because I'm a Crawford fanboy, because I'm clearly not. I want to see him fight whoever. But how can you say you're fighting racism in one breath, but then turn around and attack your own people and give them some of the same racist names that these white Southern racist Southerners gave black people in America? Make that make sense to me. Somebody make that make sense to me. So this is why. This is why. And this is why this fool talking about, this is why I say this. These niggas kill me. So this is why I bang on these racist ass Alphabet Boy channels. That's why I bang on them. These are the same channels who wish black people get burnt up in car fires. And then they justify their racism and hatred against their own kind. That's why I can't ride with them. That's why I don't like them. Don't like their supporters. I don't give a damn about you Alphabet Boy supporters. Care nothing about you. I really don't. Can't stand y'all ass. But I appreciate the fact you come over here and give me watch time hours, though. I appreciate you. Really do. Appreciate you. And they hide behind avatars. This is what they do. So, this is why I do what I do and I say what I say. We're going to keep that same energy over here. I ain't down with no racism in any form. I don't give a damn who it is, where it comes from, what your race or ethnicity is. Care nothing about it. I'm going to call it the way I see it. Even if it's someone who looks like me, I'm going to call it down the middle. Everybody, all the races can get it. But me coming from a pro-black background, me used to, you know, my mother was a Black Panther. You know, I was in that heavy. Me being a lieutenant in the Nation of Islam, FOI right here, Fruit of Islam, with the star, moon, and the crescent. I was in that heavy. And we didn't do that. We didn't do that. We didn't believe in that. Tearing down your own people. Now, we did have some members who did just say stuff like that, like Dr. Khalid Muhammad and stuff like that. He did just say crazy shit out of his mouth. But I'm just saying that I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that. So I'm going to call it like I see it. I got to call it like I see it. That's why I say I'm on my side of the street, homie. I'm on my side of the street. Abe says those channels are a cancer to boxing. Channels like this is a relief.
Hey, okay.
I appreciate that, fam.
To this day.
I appreciate that. Censorship is real, say self-hatred is real, B. What's up, B? Hey, man.
To this day.
Yeah, man. Big Ron, what's up, bro? He say, how the FTDC keep coming back?
To this day.
I don't have no idea, man. If y'all want to block that dude, y'all can. Y'all want to block TDC, you can get him out of here. Care nothing about him. Send him back home to his mama. Care nothing about him. Thomas Jones say, Coach, they can't answer without looking at Mayweather, and he will answer for them. Javon, what you say, fam? Yeah, they even say AJ isn't black. AJ isn't black, but his parents are direct descendants from Africa, the continent of Africa. His parents is from Nigeria. Jerome Benjamin says, make it worse, Crawford earns more money per fight than all of the PBC welterweights. Guaranteed money, he does. Guaranteed purses. Now the PBC, if one of their fighters do well in a pay-per-view, then they'll make more money than Crawford because they'll get more on the back end. You know what I mean? To be honest. But guaranteed money? Yeah. Guaranteed money? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Guaranteed money, absolutely. Shelton say, TDC, are you allowed to have your opinion? Just keep it respectful. Yeah, you're allowed to have your opinion. Say what you want to say. TDC, you can say what you want to say, long as you being respectful, not saying anything racist. But just know I don't give a damn about you. Give a fuck about you, boy. You can go get hit by a truck for all I care. Just to be honest.
Hey, okay.
You know what I mean? Javon said, Coach, I told you need to get a pulpit. Man. Smile, the Khalid Muhammad, he was crazy, was he not? Yeah, no, I did security for Dr. Khalid. Man. Khalid man, oh my God. This back when I was racist as hell. Khalid, oh, I ain't gonna get into Khalid, but Khalid was something else. I just say that. But R.I.P. to Dr. Khalid, man. R.I.P. to Dr. Khalid, man. The man not here anymore, so I'm not gonna say anything, about Khalid. But R.I.P. to Dr. Khalid. As I got older, I realized he was wrong about a lot of stuff, but it is what that was my mindset back then, dog. That was my mindset back then. You know what I mean? That was my mindset back then, to be honest with you. Thomas say, who you got, De La Hoya or Belfort? You know what, man? I'm gonna go with De La Hoya, man. I'm gonna go with De La Hoya, bro.
Hey, okay.
I'm gonna go with De La Hoya, fam. Yeah, man. I'm gonna go with De La Hoya. Bobby say, how much is the salary of Virgil Ortiz yesterday? You know what? I don't know. I don't know how much Virgil Ortiz makes. I don't know. I don't know if they put that out there public yet. I don't know. I am Dave says, I really like when Bud told Teddy Atlas that he don't need any of them to cement his legacy. Now they say he don't want the fight because he feels he's done enough. Now, but listen, this is a good thing though. He also said that because of the politics that's going on with the PBC in Top Rank. Remember, Bob Arum sued the PBC. They sued Al Heyman, and he tried to sue Waddell and Reed. Waddell and Reed is the white financiers who backed Al Heyman, right? Al Heyman got white money. You know what I mean? $425 million, $500 million, somewhere up in there. I don't prove that show that did a whole show on that already, right? So Al Heyman is not this pro-black guy. That's these other guys pushing these narratives on these YouTube. These YouTube streets, they push a lot of narratives on these streets. You see what I'm saying? That's what they do. And they attack their own kind. They eat their own. You see what I'm saying? So that's what they do. But the good news is he's in a good position now. Sean Porter, he's a PBC fighter, but the WBO mandated that. That fight is going to happen. Virgil Ortiz, that fight can happen next. Listen, if Crawford can beat these two guys, his legacy is cemented. And the cement going to be dry. Literally. If he can beat him. I believe he can. You know what I mean? So we need to see these fights. But I definitely want to see the Crawford-Sean Porter fight. Because they say Sean Porter's supposed to be this monster. Sean Porter's supposed to be this monster. We're going to see how much of a monster Sean Porter is. We know he coming with headbutts and elbows and stuff like that. And I like Sean Porter. He's a nice guy. I'm not a fan of his boxing style, to be honest with you. Censorship is Real says that AJ is more African than any of these imbeciles that they say isn't black because he isn't from the United States. They don't have two brain cells collectively. Listen, this is why I tell you guys, if you're from the UK or from any other country, do not get caught up in the racial politics of Black America. It'll just confuse you. It'll just confuse you. Because if you say one thing that they don't agree with, they will turn around and attack you. And you'll be called coon, Uncle Tom sellout, Sambo, this, that, yada, 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 and they'll attack you and try to ostracize you and stuff like that. So it's really not about the skin color, it's about the narrative. If you don't agree with them, then that's when they come at you.
Hey, okay.
He said, we need to see Ryan Vargas in the ring again. My co-host Shelton Moore, shout out to Shelton. New media USA Today Boxing is the no protective zone. We don't protect fighters. Best fight the best. No, we ain't protecting no fighters. Crawford is my favorite guy, and I'm not going to protect him. I want to see him fight. I want to see Ortiz fight. I want to see Boots fight. I want to see known as Pacquiao old ass fight, and I want to see him fight. I want to see all of them fight. I'm not going to sit here and say, yo, man, the fight ain't going to happen because you signed to the wrong promotional company. What kind of foolishness is that? What kind of fight boxing fan say some dumbass shit like that when I'm old enough to know better? I know that I know that Bob Arum and Don King hated each other. These was two rival promotional companies. And if these two rival promotional companies can come together and put on some of the biggest fights in the history of boxing, I don't want to hear nothing about, oh, you got to be signed with the PBC if you want to get fights. Bullshit.
Hey, okay.
That's how I know you're a new booty. That's how I know you're a new booty to the sport of boxing. That's how I know you're a new booty to the sport of boxing. He said, new subscriber here, great channel. Shout out to the new subscriber, Edgar.
Hey, okay.
Give him a round of applause. If you're new to the channel, please like the video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're a fanboy, we don't want you over here. If you are a narrative pusher, if you are a fan of a promotional company, we don't want you over here. Care nothing about you. I ain't copping no deuces. I ain't taking no pleas. We taking this shit straight to trial. We pick it 12 and we going to trial. I take my chances with the jury. We ain't doing that. He said, Coach, you should join forces with IBLP. They both have the same views on fanboys and tell it like it is. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I seen a couple of his videos. He says some things that I don't agree with, to be honest with you, but I respect him. You know, he's a very emotional guy. He says some things I don't agree with, but I respect him though. It is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? You know. Shout out to my main man, Blood. There go my dog. There go my dog, Blood.
Hey, okay.
Blood, what's up, man? Retro Boxing Documentaries. Please subscribe to my homeboy, man. Right here in Florida. Retro Boxing and Documentaries, man. That's my dude there, man. That's my guy, man. Pause. I love this dude here, man. Hey, when I first started my YouTube channel, guys, I stumbled across his channel and I heard him going off, and I heard the vigor and the passion in which he was delivering his soliloquy. And I said, you know what, man, I like this dude. And I subscribed to his channel. And this is like back in January of this year. And I've been rocking with him ever since. You see what I'm saying? Just being honest with you. Just being honest with you. Yeah, I don't know nothing about him. Bold and understanding saying IBLP is the same as LDBC. Yeah, you know, Bold, I seen a couple of his videos, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? But you know me, man, I ain't, you know. Nah, man, the reason why I don't like doing that, he said, what up, Coach? Hope that Bud and Sean fight happens. Yeah, man, I hope it happens too, bro. I want that fight to happen bad. Badder than the hog won't need slop. I think me and you got a bet on that too, right? Well, I know me and Toon got a bet. Me and Toon got a $250 bet. You got my email address. So yeah, when that fight gets signed, we got a bet on that. Y'all got my Gmail address too. newmediatodayusa@gmail.com. I Am Dave said when Bud beat Mean Machine, they said he was trash. Now Ortiz beat him. They claim he's tough, solid. Yeah, that's the narrative. That's the narrative. When Bud fought Mean Machine, he ain't nobody. He was trash. Ortiz fight him. Goddamn it, he the next coming of Muhammad Ali. Salute the Don King. Yeah, man, it is what it is. It is what it is. He's saying, nah, the IBLP talks facts on too, Coach.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? You know what it is I just you know what I mean? I got a couple of channels so I rock with. Shout out to Punch Drop Boxing. You know, shout out to Punch. Shout out to Lady Shan. These are channels I rock with. Shout out to Blood Boxing. Shout out to Retro Boxing and Documentaries. Please subscribe to those channels. Shout out to Major Key Boxing. Major Key doing major things. Shout out to Mark Nash. These are the channels that I really rock with. Shout out to what's the guy in the UK? Sporting Icons, you know what I mean? And you know, and as a matter of fact, you know, as you guys know, I was on the Boxing Voice with Nestor Gibbs. I'm gonna give a shout out to Nestor Gibbs, even though Nestor Gibbs is on the payroll of the PBC. And I told him that on the show. But shout out to Ness. Shout out to Ness, man. You know what I mean? It ain't no beef. I don't hold nothing personal with nobody. I don't hold nothing personal with nobody. I say what I gotta say and move on to the next subject matter. I don't hold this shit. I ain't finna be catching no stroke, holding stuff, holding animosity, beef. I'm gonna say what I gotta say and I'm gonna move on. You know, so the views of Coach Malachi Williams are not the views of my co-host Shelton Moore. So do not attack Shelton. Do not attack Lady Shan. Do not attack Major Key Boxing. Do not attack Blood Boxing. Do not attack Retro Boxing and Documentaries. Do not attack Punch Drunk Boxing. Do not attack Mark Nash. Do not attack these guys. Come at me. I want the smoke. Anything that I say is not not the views of any of those guys. They are my views. Do not attack my brother Bold and Understanding. Just come at me. I can handle it, homie. I can handle it. I want all that. Listen, we toe tagging and body bagging, and we gonna send that shit back to the Alphabet Boy headquarters. That's what we gonna do. Don't attack them. Come at me. I want that. You see what I'm saying?
Hey, okay.
I ain't apologizing. I mean every goddamn word I say. Now, if I say something wrong, like, if I say something wrong on this channel, on the public platform, this is the platform where I will come apologize because I was wrong. But boy, when I know that I'm right in my heart and I'm standing on my principles, I'm standing on my square, goddamn it, I'm gonna fight to the end on that.
Hey, okay.
I ain't copping no deuces. We ain't taking no goddamn pleas. I ain't copping no deuces for no fanboys, no Alphabet Boy supporters, no PBC ass kissers, none of that shit. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. And I'm gonna stand on that, homie. Don't come at none of them, come at me. I'm here every day, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Sunday through Friday, from 3 to 5. We running 15 minutes over and we finna get ready to shut the show down. Once again, shout out to Bruce Goals.
Hey, okay.
Let's go ahead and wrap this up, everybody. Shout out to my co-host, Shelton Moore. Hit the Ali bell.
Hey, okay.
We're going to do this OJ the Jew Man style. OJ the Jew Man style, everybody. Shout out to the Queen Lee Luna.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Thomas. Shout out to, who is this here? Shout out to Thomas Gandela.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Halim in the building.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Josh Taylor.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to MTK Global.
Hey, hey, okay.
Who else we got? Oh, yeah, shout out to Coach Askey.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Blood Retro Boxing and Documentaries.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Blood Boxing.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Sport Icons.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Lady Shan, Kaboom, in the building.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Lisa Bells.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Karma Serene.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Arlette.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Bobby.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Andrew Baxter.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my main man, Charlo.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the UK.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Peter Barnarts.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Evis.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jerome Benjamin.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Abe.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to I Am Dave.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Censorship is Real.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Bon Scott.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Thomas Jones.
Hey, okay.
He said, Coach, did you see Ali grandson last night? Yes, I did, my brother. I saw him.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Ali, the greatest of all time. Shout out to Pernell Whitaker. Shout out to Marvelous Marvin Hagler. And all of the other great champions that I forgot that are not here with us anymore.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Eliza Feliciano.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Tommy Hilfiger. No, I'm a main man, Tommy.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Javon Soto.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Bon Scott.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Alex Garcia.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Lisa Bales.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Anthony Smith.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Paul Evans.
Hey, okay.
Who else we got? Shout out to, I don't want to say the same names, guys. I don't want to say the same names. Shout out to Witness the Hoax.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jerome Benjamin.
Hey, okay.
Let's keep going. Paul Evans.
Hey, okay.
John.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the one Mr. Ham.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Bold and Understanding.
Hey, okay.
Okay, cool. Hey, Bold, I'm gonna go to your channel and check that out. Shout out to, who else we got? Bon Scott.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Peter Von Arts.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Puro Sur Central.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Anthony Smith.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Matthew Watson.
Hey, okay.
We're gonna do this OJ Jew Man style. OJ Jew Man.
Hey, okay.
He's saying OJ the Juice Man, but he speaks so country. He said OJ Jew Man, so just roll with the punches, guys.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to John.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Thomas Jones.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my main man, Exclusive, who was here.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Caesar Castro.
Hey, okay.
Who else we got? Shout out to Gerald Fields.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Paul Evans.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Eliza Feliciano.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Sony Chiba.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the Queen Arlette.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to my main man Retro Boxing and Documentaries.
Hey, okay.
I rock with my homeboy.
To this day.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Arlette once again. Shout out to my sister Lisa Bells, the queen.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Graham Taylor.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Rap Star Boxing Knowledge, man. Rap Star funny the more. Shout out to Rap Star, man. He crazy now. Rap Star is crazy, but that's my dog. I rocks with him. Shout out to Rap Star.
Hey, okay.
Rap Star be passionate though. He passionate. Oh yeah, shout out to Connor Ben too. Connor Ben.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Nelly.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to The Urge.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to who else we got? We doing the OJ Jew Man style. OJ Jew Man. Shout out to OJ Jew Man.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Graham Taylor.
Hey, okay.
Hey, sorry about that, guys. Hey, sorry about that. Hey, shout out to you, Wapo.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Ronell.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jim Jones.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Rob Rim Shows.
Hey, okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's how we gonna do it, man. Shout out to Karma Serene.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to Jim Jones.
Hey, okay.
Once again, that boy Coach Malachi Williams, new meeting today, USA Boxing. Don't meet me there, beat me there. So we'll be in tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, from 3 to 5. It is what it is, baby boy. New meeting today, USA new meeting today, USA Boxing. Sorry about that, guys. Talking so fast. You know how I am. Tune in tomorrow. We'll be here. Shout out to the trolls.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the Alphabet Boy supporters.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to the PBC ass kissers.
Hey, okay.
You guys are contributing to Watch Time Hours. I really appreciate it. And if I said something that pissed you off today, show up tomorrow at 3 o'clock. I promise you, I will say something else that will piss you off even more tomorrow. Other than that, it's that boy Coach Malachi Williams. Shout out to Bruce Goals.
Hey, okay.
Shout out to David.
Hey, okay.
Other than that, this is boy Coach Malachi Williams signing out. New meeting today, USA Boxing. Holla at y'all, man. See you tomorrow. Peace.
Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go.